Welcome back to, welcome to the watch along Arsenal versus Everton. We've just been live to do the breaking team news before, but we are back now ahead of this one. Kickoff will be imminent. We've just gone through a break, so yeah, going to be a tough game. It's a big game. If Arsenal win, they go above Everton. If the Blues can get the 3 points, first win in 6, then it puts 6 points between us and Arsenal. They'll only have 5 games to play, so could be a key moment in Everton's season. And I think a victory just keeps them right in the hunt for European football, especially with a game in hand as well. I know people hate that, but we do have it. It's a fact. We've played 1 game less than everybody else. So a win tonight puts us right back in the hunting pack for Europe. And that's all we can do. All we can do. We've blown what was a really good opportunity to get into Europe. In terms of we were comfortably in at one stage, and if we'd have just maintained a decent points total, I think we'd be safely in there with 6 or 7 more points, but we haven't. So tonight's the night we need to turn it around a little bit and get the results. The players are jogging over. So you're probably some people will probably be ahead. We're going to have a clock on the screen to show you exactly where we're up to. But Everton are about to get us underway. It's on Eddie Nketiah at the moment. That's why nothing else has happened. Let's see. Still on Eddie. Now Big Dom. Ned's going to press the old clock the minute the game kicks off, and we can go from there. Dom, of course, needing a goal to get him into 20 for the season. I've got him down on my Toffee Picks as scoring a goal, so he needs to do it tonight. Carlo, I'm going to hug with Arteta. So we're getting ready to kick off. Everton in all blue here at the Emirates. The players are going to take the knee, and then we will be underway. Still nothing at the moment. Great coverage from Sky. The referee's obviously waiting for the fella to go. Yeah, go ahead. All the adverts are done. We're happy. Oh, here we go. Players taking the knee. It's going to be James Rodriguez who will get us underway at the Emirates, and we are off. It's a long ball forward towards Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Not scored yet, have we?
No, a bit disappointed with the slow start we've made, really.
I like the all blue. It's nice, isn't it? Especially with that kit.
That's all right. It's a bit of a heavy ball back, wasn't it? Go ahead. Arsenal looking a little bit shaky here. Go on, press it. Arsenal looking a little bit shaky.
Again, coming out looking up for it.
30 minutes there. Gomez is just... And there goes Smith Rowe. Andre Gomez, what he was doing there. Godfrey following over. Godfrey shorts it out. Yeah. Gomez can't commit himself like that. He hasn't got the legs to be able to get round the ball.
Thanks to KFC for sending us the wrong drinks.
Oh, it's classic KFC.
Classic KFC.
There's Pepe. Skipping inside Coleman. Well done, Shamey. Put your foot through it then. Well played. Oh, don't get it. Seamus.
I can't say anything behind the ball.
Just move the thing up the way. Move the ball. Under a little bit of pressure. Oh, there's a chance. Come in. Bad mark in here. Good blocking by Alan. And that come from Seamus Coleman. Doing brilliantly initially and just deciding to flick a ball back into the danger zone instead of clearing it down the line for the Charlison. And that stuff like that will put us under the cosh. Arsenal having good possession is.
I think they're playing a diamond.
Smith Road there, and Arsenal got a corner.
I think they're playing diamond with the two up front. Hammers behind him.
I don't know, he'll have to settle down first, mate. Quite possibly because Hammers is central. That's come though. Coleman done absolutely brilliant. Does really well, gets it, and instead of just playing it down the line and resetting, tries a little flick inside, and they've got it. And two passes, they're in our box again. It's that kind of stuff. Corner to Arsenal. Good header by Ben Godfrey. Hammers. All right, Gylfi just. Oh.
That again. What do?
Come on, boys. Let's get this result.
Interesting.
Were you playing music over the stream? People have just said the music is making me evaluate my whole life. Look, there's not like 8 people haven't got, 9 people haven't decided to get together. It'll be on your laptop. Sorry about this. Nedal short in now. Luca Dean puts the ball in. It's gone up in the air. Gylfi. It's like Gomez. What's a win them? I mean, he yeah.
Music on the timer I was using.
Ned sorted it. Apologies. You know, you would have thought he would have tried it out.
I mean, I did have audio off on the channel, but
It's gone now. It's gone. We apologise. We absolutely apologise. Yeah, well in, Ned. Different class. Anyway, Arsenal have the ball. Smith Rowe. We've just got to... Can we get in front? Can we get in front? Some people in the comments were enjoying the music, some were hating it.
What was it? Was it Metallica?
It's classical music, I think. We couldn't hear it.
I like classical
music. Yeah, but not when you're trying to watch a match.
It calms your
Someone
nerves
said it was nearly as loud as your shirt.
It's questionable.
Godfrey, where are you, Pickford? And done, son.
He's got a cool hairdo, hasn't he?
Luke Shack said, to be fair, it was a vibe. Fair
He
play.
used to put classical music on when you did an exam back in school, didn't he? To calm your nerves.
I wouldn't have needed classical music. I would have needed the answers.
I don't need
No good to me.
Switch the telly off.
We're putting this on to calm you down. No, mate, just put something on with the answers on in the background. Need to get out there.
How far behind were we, by the way?
Luca Dean, superb. Someone said it was hotel lift music.
The times are in sync on the...
I know. Superb. Superb. Holzberg said that wasn't Carmen. Fair play. James Faden said, for the record, Ned, I rather liked it. There you go. That's what it's all about.
Nice bit of classical music to calm your nerves.
There's Graham Stewart. There he is. Last time he won here, obviously, he scored the goal. Him and Andrzej Kanchelskis.
The worst miss in Everton's history.
In the cup final. Well, it wasn't because it led to a goal.
Yeah, when he hit the crossbar from 6 yards out.
People telling us we're a minute and a half behind. Listen, we know we've got Sky Go on, but it's coming through a laptop, so it's a delay.
And it won't be that long. YouTube live streams about a minute behind anyway.
But YouTube live stream is delayed as well. So
I'm doing this a minute before you're seeing it on your whatever you're watching it on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ben Godfrey. And it forward. Dom. Well played.
Well,
I mean, it's a foul, isn't it, referee?
That's what we've been missing, especially last week. Big Dom.
Steve P thought he was in his grandma's car with that music on, Ned. Classic, Ned. Always there to entertain, aren't you, son? Everton have a free kick. Gylfi Sigurdsson over it.
Whip it in.
I mean, we scored from kind of this range last year, didn't we? There with the overhead kick from.
Scored against Tottenham on the other side from this range, didn't we? We're just missing Mina, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just whip it, don't float it in for God's sakes. Whip it. Whip it good.
Just find an Everton player. Ball into the box. It's actually a great ball.
Not bad.
Unlucky. Ben Godfrey almost getting on the end of it. Wasn't a bad ball from Gylfi Sigurdsson. I mean, there's quite a few. Richarlison miles offside, but Godfrey wasn't.
Who out of the Arsenal side has impressed you this season, if you've watched them at all? They've not been great, have they?
No. I like Odegaard, good player. Smith Rowe's not bad. Good young kid, another good young player.
They've got this...
Thomas Partey's a bit...
He's been injured, hasn't he? He's been in and out.
He's a good player, though.
He was good at Madrid, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Atletico, sorry. But he's like... They've got a new manager who's new... Not new to the game, but he's new to being a manager. He's bedded this system in, he's still doing it, and he's trying to bring youngsters in, so it will take time. But there's not a lot of time in today's game, is there?
No.
Got a few decent young players looking
They've got some good...
Saka and Smith Rowe.
They've got decent young players, but the style of football he's had them playing
is dross.
It's been shocking. Maybe when he's got his, better players, it'll be sound. He's come from having the best players in the league, playing that kind of football. So well done, Tom. But it's going to take time to get him doing what he wants them to do. Of course, it is.
Need him to come back with a goal today, Big Dom. Get me that extra 4 points on me Toffee Picks.
Yeah. To get me some points on me Toffee Picks would be a nice start.
No, it doesn't matter. You're well far behind on our leaderboard now.
I'm not bothered about the leaderboard, to be honest, mate. I'm at the stage where I just want a good week. I'm not really bothered.
Just want to win.
Leaderboard, schmeederboard, really.
Leaderboard, schmeederboard. You wouldn't find that in a dictionary, would you?
Nope.
The L Pickford.
That's a
lad.
I mean, Gylfi just literally just hitting and hoping, yeah. Is it John Moss again? Oh my God. Do we only get refereed by 4 different refs?
It was Michael Oliver last week.
It's him, innit?
Yeah, John Moss.
Oh my God.
You can tell by his big shoulders.
How does he always end up refereeing us? Oh my God, I hate him.
Yeah, but what referee would you get?
I don't care. I don't care.
They're all dross.
Don't care.
Who's on VAR?
I don't care. Be another cheat. John Moss is abysmal, mate. He's absolutely...
Someone said before, I can't wait till Baz starts moaning about the referees.
There you go.
He
hasn't even done anything, I just don't like him. He's an absolute...
There's no getting away from saying it. Even the top pundits, we know that the quality of the refs are not good.
No, it's pathetic. Jordan Pickford clearing the ball there. Partey as well to bring it
done
down.
Well by Partey there.
Caballos.
Yes, looks like a narrow diamond sort of formation, playing central. At least we've got 2 full-backs who like to get forward. The reason the last time we played this was against Burnley. We played Holgate at right back, so it didn't quite work. The narrow formation with full-backs that weren't going forward, but might see something different today. Never know.
Got to get there. Well,
wants to keep him in his pocket all game, doesn't he, Coleman? Don't let him get behind you.
Just stand up, that's it.
Played on the right against us last time, didn't he?
He's up though.
He is fast, isn't he? He's dangerous, him.
Pepe, Gomez, find the shirt then. I mean...
That's a free kick.
It's a booking, mate. Shake your hand or your finger all you want, lad. You can't come in from behind like that. They look to have settled a bit better than us now.
Yeah. They're not great, but at least they're playing a lot better than they did against them across the park already, aren't they?
Yeah, but Liverpool
are
a good side. Regardless of whether they've got a few...
Liverpool are a super side.
Well, yeah,
super elite
These
side.
are the super side, though.
Ball, Gylfi.
And they only had 3 chances against Liverpool. Oh, good defending.
Couldn't get across
Good
it.
move. Really good defending, that. Well done, Tom. Oh, did Dom get there? Oh,
I'm not sure who it
thought
come
it was a
off.
corner.
I thought Dom hit it back across out for a goal kick.
Brilliant cross. Oh, he did, yeah.
Man was in the way.
I was open, the lad. Oh no, he got nowhere from there. Lucky Dom, he's shown you can beat him. It's a, I don't know, the formation's a bit weird because I think it's 4-4-1-1 to be honest. Richarlison's there, but look, if you watch him,
they're playing as a front three, aren't they?
Sort of, but look how deep Richarlison is.
Yeah. So like a 4-4-3-2-1.
No, 4-4-1-1 is. Richarlison's playing as a right midfielder, really, right winger. You've got Gylfi's over to the left. You've got Gomez and Allen sat alongside him. James.
Yeah.
And when they can, they'll try and make it a 3. But out of possession, it'll be almost a 4-5-1, I guess, but a 4-4-1-1.
Big JP.
It's weird, isn't it? Because there's no like clear thing what we do, is there still? And we know that the idea will be out.
We did this on a Ask Us Anything on Patreon. We talked about the system, and we don't have a system, do we? We're just tactically coping with games and coping with our injuries. You can't play the same system all season when you've not got like-for-like players who can come in and do the job, and you force you to change the system.
It's what that system is, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
These are going to play probably the same way no matter who plays, whether they do it well or they do it badly. They'll try to knock it around because that's what I mean, they haven't played as many long balls tonight as what they normally do. But then other teams probably pen them in a little bit more than we do. We're happy for them to have the ball, aren't we?
Trying to make the use of the wingers, aren't they? Get it in behind into Pepe because they've not got Aubameyang or Lacazette in the squad.
Play.
Far too many touches. God's sakes, Alan.
Why did had them on the half turn and just took 46 touches before?
But you don't want him dropping this deep.
God, Everton, make life hard for yourselves.
Get the ball out your feet.
It's where we need some midfielder who can just carry the ball.
They need midfielders who can move.
You can carry the ball
forward. None of them's moving or get into space.
But midfielders who can carry the ball, we just don't have them. I mean, that's a foul on the edge of the box.
James.
No, it's on the run in. The lad wasn't looking at the ball.
Or his knee and fall. You said last week, didn't you? You said Bissouma's a good player, but you said you don't know what all this talk is about it because all he can do is run. Yeah. That's a lot more than some of our players can do.
No, we know that, but if you're talking about Bissouma and he's 35 million and people are going, he'll solve all our problems, I'm not sure he will.
No.
He's better than what he's more mobile than what we've got, of course he is, but then that's not. That's, you've got to have that mobility. What I'm saying is you can get Bissouma for 15, 20 million. Because there's 3 or 4 of them in France.
We want someone who can score goals as well. We're not got enough goals from midfield. He's already scored one this season, and that's from...
Yeah, it was against us.
Against us, yeah, outside the box.
Kel surprise.
One more, give it back.
See, we're comfortable, like nice and comfortable in possession, but we don't go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Look, we pass it around. Loads of nice little touches. I mean, that idea was right, but...
Yeah. It's just slow, isn't it? For God's sakes, Gomez, silly.
You know what he's going to... He's not going to be able to tackle him, is he? Jesus there.
Still sporting the Jesus hairdo, isn't he?
Barbers are open now, aren't they? You go and get it skinned.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know.
Get in myself. I used to like, go in the barbers, me. I used to get proper bad anxiety sitting there letting someone I don't know go to me.
From what now? You just leave it?
No, last
Oh,
one I had was a mobile dresser.
show off you there.
I've asked my mum to get the cereal bowl out, but
Yeah,
she's not interested.
cereal bowl will always work.
Save me a few bob, mum.
Shack it onto that left foot. Party sending. Party sent Gomez the shop there. Whipped in. Knocked down. Licardine. Nowhere.
This is where you're missing your Yerry Mina and even your Keane. Stop the cross.
Arsenal have the first real attempt at goal. Awful shot first of all. They just knock it in. Knock square. Licardine hesitating and Saka with a shot.
Not good, that is it.
Just sloppy. Just sloppy. Not a ball in. We should be dealing with a ball in like that better. But if you can't win the first, pick the second.
Did you watch us last week?
I know, but we should be, shouldn't we? Regardless of what happened last week,
yeah.
the professional footballers.
Oh, you're right.
There's too much of that. They're not having to do much to create space. Watch us when we try to create space.
Oh, Alan stood there completely unmarked then, Gomez. Forwards.
Not there.
Forwards, for God's sakes.
Shouldn't be there though anyway, should they? Colgate, not a bad attempt, but...
Laughing around in our own half.
Both teams are just trying to...
Alan's out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Limping.
The lad come in the back of his ankles, that's why. The referee didn't give a free kick. Again, no, look at that. It hasn't took much there. Well done, Hammers. It hasn't took much for them to get in a position where they had space. Lovely ball, Rodriguez. Lovely ball. Luca, go on then.
Oh.
Lazy.
Oh, that Gilfie.
Lazy from Sigurdsson, that.
Played the two, made the run back inside.
Oh, dear me. Just play it down for Dean to put it in.
You're going to whip it in first time.
Stop
and
really?
Wait 5 seconds.
Remember that performance here with Martinez? When Delafeu scored.
Oh, like...
He threw 1-1.
He went on his right,
yeah,
on the edge of the box, and somehow whips it, and the keeper just went for the keeper,
didn't he?
Shocking.
We were superb that day. We should have beat them that day.
Yeah.
We were absolutely brilliant.
1-1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the first one under Martinez.
We were really good. And we'd had...
The best match was against them at home.
No, we battered that, but that was like going here and playing and stamping our authority on it. We did it in. To be honest, we went there the year later and drew 0-0.
Yeah.
And we played really well in that one as well.
I remember Pienaar going out injured as well in the first home game. It finished 2-2. I was thinking,
no, we were 3-0 up.
He didn't really recover from that, did he?
We were 3-0 up with 4 minutes left in that one. Drew 2-0, yeah.
Was that when they had that god-awful yellow kit on, or gold kit, whatever it was?
Yeah.
I was thinking
Callum Whitley says, my milk turns quicker than our midfield. Yeah.
I think you need to buy earlier milk.
And he also says, why does Gomez turn his back when tackling? Always does. Always does. And they just drop the...
He commits far too
They
early
drop
as
the
well.
shoulder.
He's done it again, yeah.
They drop the shoulder and they're gone. He's just defensively, he's shocking.
He's not a smart defensive player, is he?
No.
If you watch him for Valencia...
Oh, God, yeah. He's a different player.
Brilliant on the ball, and he just gets the ball and he runs with it. But he's not that sort of player. No. I don't know whether that's down to his injury. But people said he's not been the same since his injury. But if you look at games before his injury, last season, like Villa Park, he was the same player. He was really abysmal. We were talking about it the other day when we went about Mathew, and it was one of those signings that we were telling Mathew to go out and get him before Tottenham do at the time, and he's just not worked out.
Done, Litty. But you can, Dom. No, listen, he's a nice footballer. It worked better when we had Garner because we had someone who was all over the gaff.
Yeah, he didn't have to do the running then.
And was quick. The injuries most definitely.
He's not scored a goal since that season on loan as well, hasn't he?
One goal we got.
Was it against Wolves?
Wolves, yeah.
At home, yeah.
It's a screamer as well.
Away. It was away, wasn't it? Because we got beat at home.
No, it was at home.
We?
It was at home, yeah.
What?
Equalised, he made it 1-1, but he beat us 3-1.
Oh, yeah. That's when the cat went on the pitch, wasn't it?
Oh, lovely. Go on then, Gilfie.
Go on.
No, we could see what you were going to do for me, yeah. That's Callum Chambers, that, Luca. Just, he rolled it back to you, put the ball in the box, for God's sake.
He tried to beat him for pace, but he was 3 yards. He was 3 yards in front of him.
He's got any pace anyway.
He read it before he touched the ball. Look at that, most away points this season. We're 4th with 30. Chelsea have got less than us, and we're 8th.
Because we're at home, we're relegation back form, that's why. In trouble here, Party's ball. Godfrey faced up with Nketiah.
Let him cross.
Good tackle.
Luca.
That's it. Gilfie, well, which one are you doing? You're pointing to him, but you're not doing one or the other. Square. Get on ball.
God's sakes. Hands. There you go.
Lazy. Just lazy play. Midfield just isn't good enough, is it?
They're a bit shaky, aren't they?
We know that. That midfield needs 2 athletes in it with Alan. I mean, it was on ball. But that midfield needs 2 athletes in it with Alan.
Yeah, you don't want. You do not want Gilfie in the midfield.
Coleman, give him a chance there. An awful lot.
I know Sigurdsson played well last week, right? But hear me out. Having more options this week. If you were going to play Sigurdsson in midfield, I wouldn't have played him there. I'd have played him where.
So who would you have played? Davis?
Yeah, I would have played Davies tonight. But he had a really good game last week though, didn't he? But that was playing a bit high with the pitch. But now he has to get back and defend constantly, doesn't he?
Look at the space, lad. James Rodriguez, dear me, lad.
Out!
Not on the edge of the box. Just we do this.
This is it's thick.
Just don't give anything cheap away.
Don't let him cross again. For
taking
God's
time on the ball, just that's it. Hold them up. Well done, Mason.
Well anticipated, Mason.
Superb.
Out.
Taking your time.
For God's sakes.
No, we can't.
Stuck in the corner now, aren't you?
We're in this mode of. I mean, that you've done well, the Charleston there, because that was they bought that. We're the architects of our own problems here.
We are indeed.
Look,
nice
the Charleston just left them, didn't he?
Didn't bump with him. Nice bit of play, but bloody hell.
Holgate done brilliant there, but we caused that ourselves.
I do hope he has a really good game today because he's getting a lot of stick.
Yeah.
I know he didn't do great for the first goal last week, but he's not a bad player.
Just don't let them have anything easy. If they score a great goal, fair enough, but don't start messing around with the ball. Who's Pablo Mari? Get up, son. It's a hand.
Hands across the face. God. You can't do that now, can you?
No, but he's like holding.
It's part of the game.
It's holding his face like he's being fully elbowed. Yeah. Look at Party's face, look. Clown. Get up, mate. We could see where it is. It was like last week in the Spurs game.
You're not blind, mate.
Went Aurier. Not was it Aurier? It was Dembele.
Oh,
then he hit him in the chest and he went down holding his face. Just like...
Little scumbag.
Imagine being that size.
Scumbags.
This is what the Elite Six do, though. This is what the Elite Six do.
Who was that change?
Look at the space flow. Come on, step it up a little bit, boys.
Start again.
Done nothing here in the opening 27 minutes. Nothing.
No movement whatsoever. Forced to go back to the keeper. Give it to Gomez there. Look at the space he's got.
See, look, what's
He's
this?
going back again.
What's this
Move
gaining?
for God's sake.
Just
Pick the
this it
tempo
long.
up.
Just this it. You may as well, you know what they'd be better than just playing to Dom all night. They're trying to play, knock it around, playing this passing game, but no one moves. Like, look, at least they move. The centre-backs are moving up with the ball. Ours are just standing still.
Gylfi.
That's Callum Chambers, Gylfi leaving you for dead.
I said when Gylfi's in the midfield and he's forced to get back and defend all game, he may as well not be there. Gylfi's better when he's higher up the pitch or playing
That's
on
nice.
the
Now,
striker.
come on. Let's chat. No.
Stopping and going backwards again. Coleman's on. He's on.
Going.
Quicker.
10.
It's far too slow.
And
again.
Speed it up.
Hit the ball first time, for God's sake.
Look at how many players made the run there. Gylfi made a brilliant
They've
run.
got 11 players behind the ball now.
Gylfi made a brilliant run. And James, I don't know what he was normally so
Stop
clever with that.
Again. Now we're passing around the back.
No one goes back more than us, mate. Nobody.
It's like they wait for the players to get behind the ball. Go on.
That's another one. He's
lost
almost
it.
lost. Jesus. Not having a good game here, James.
The tempo, for God's sakes. Forwards. Forwards. Whee! Go on, Coleman's on there.
Oh, nice ball,
nice
Alan.
ball.
Lad.
Shoot!
Tom.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Got one on target at least. Quicker goal.
Good move, that Richarlison, close there. Needed it to just drop to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season, had the hit him and gone in. And the keeper saved it. The way things were rolling, bouncing for him. He hasn't scored for a few games.
Confidence in it.
But let's be honest, they could have gone anywhere, that save. And just straight perfect away from him.
Better though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a nice move. It's because we picked the ball and looked up. And we were a little bit brighter, Alan, wanted to pass it forward.
Not smart, that is it, Alan. Not going anywhere, is he? Don't have to bring him down there.
It's a nice little ball, Richarlison.
Good touch as well inside.
That's a good shake. Could have gone.
Well.
Could have gone anywhere. That. No, they're in at the other end. Well done, Mace. Clear it. Well done.
Lad. Even Dote.
Oh, that's what you get it out your box, don't you? Makes me laugh when people are like, no, play your way out. No, what do you mean, play your way out? Nonsense. Unless you've got the best players in the world, it's nonsense.
7 Arsenal players in your box. I remember Norwich away last season in lockdown. And Norwich had about 7 players in our box after a corner or something. And Moyes Keane picks it up, takes 3 touches and tries to run out the box.
Yeah.
I was screaming my head off.
There's a time.
We were only a goal in front.
There's a time to play football, and there's a time to just empty the ball
out
of your box. God.
Run with it. Oh, turning again.
No,
he'd have got caught with pace though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Pass that Pepe. Dean's on. Go on again. Again.
That's it. Now someone moved out. Where's his options?
Hammer should be there in that space now, shouldn't he? No one's making runs.
Back, all the way back.
And we've lost it. And we give a free kick away. Everton for you, that.
There's not much you can do though. You got 3 midfielders that can't run. And James.
I was going to say, is anything going down in the comments, but I'd check them yet.
No, I don't want to look at them.
Yeah,
they're ahead, aren't they? So they kind of ruins it. Gomez, don't foul. Well done, Luca. Gomez.
Oh, Pecks.
Get there. Oh.
Pecker, Michael Woods on Patreon. He sat there waiting for the watch along, and he refreshes must have refreshed his Patreon, realised that it's not in the breaking news video. He must have been on the wrong video. He texted me 12 minutes ago saying, "Why are you still not live?"
Why is he?
Bloody hell, Pex.
Why has he not refreshed it after 2 minutes after 8? You've had a nightmare there, Michael, lad. You haven't missed much, have you? One shot each.
We've just been sat here going forwards. He's all right, Pex, and he sends his fan reactions in.
Come on, let's...
Don't forget, if you're watching on Patreon, I'll put the number on Patreon now. Don't forget to send your fan reaction video in after the game. If you want your reaction on Patreon.
Well done, Alan, lad.
Well in, lad. That'll do. Time.
Make the run.
Come on, bloody hell. Was he Wolby on the bench?
Here we go. Yeah. Gylfi, come on. What have you got?
Which?
Oh, that's a nice ball. Go on then. Go on. Gomez, he can run with the ball, son.
Coleman's on.
It's not a good ball.
It's too slow.
Yeah. They're gonna... That's a good ball. They're gonna put everyone back in behind the ball. And once you slow the game down, then how do you propose that you create a chance? When it's standing football and everyone's marked. It's impossible to do it. That's a nice ball from Alan. It's a lovely ball. Can we? Seamus, come on. Come on, Shamey. Come on, Shamey.
Oh, overran it.
Chance is gone.
Give it to Dean. That was just out of the time.
It's got a corner, though. Got a corner out of it. Where'd it go? Because Coleman should have crossed it. Simple as that.
I didn't know it come from their players. I just thought it was a terrible effort.
Look, great ball. Out your feet, put the cross in. Dom's in there.
Should have whipped it first.
That touch is no good. And he's done well to keep it.
Second touch was too heavy.
But you'd only get that split second. You want to put it across in front of defenders where Dom can attack it.
Get it out of your feet and whip it in.
Gylfi.
Good cross.
Done, Luca. Last where to go.
Shoot!
Hammers, go on. Oh, all right. A good bit of pressure by Everton. This.
Not a bad effort, that, son.
He's going. Now then, Gylfi.
Sure. My mum just texted me just saying, okay.
Wasn't meant for you. Arsenal on the break. Ketty. Well done, Alan. Not a foul, referee. Andre Gomez, you've got to get out there.
Out. Oh, boot it down the bloody pitch.
Oh, Richie, unlucky.
I'd have bloody pulled my hamstring that if that was Richie then. That would have been my hamstring gone and me groin.
So you're out the game.
Mind you, I'd have been out the game for 5 minutes, never mind 35. Follow.
Shut up.
There's nobody better than Mikel Arteta.
I literally throw the can at you in a minute.
Did you miss him when he left?
No, not at all. Chased him up the year before.
I didn't know.
Oh, Gilf.
Good turn.
Well done.
I didn't know what he was up to because I was only 10, 11 when he left. So I didn't know all that stuff about him. Stood over the papers going, come on.
That's circle of trust stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know you didn't like him. I didn't know what.
He should have gone the year before. Man City offered us 20 million and Misha Richards for him. He should have gone. He wanted to go then. And we should have took the money because that money would have been able to be invested. And we didn't. We gave him a big fat contract when Pienaar should have got it.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to leave a year and he left.
We lost Pienaar a year later as well.
He decided he wanted to go a couple of hours before the window. So no matter what money we got, we couldn't have spent it anyway. If we'd have gone the year before, we'd have been able to bring 3 players in for 20 million in them days. Well done, Richie, lad. Well done, Richarlison. Now, come on, from here. Play him. Clever ball, but Richarlison. Oh, The ball should have been from Rodriguez. James, just play him in. 1v1 then. You don't do that enough to Dom. He can get in behind if you play him.
He's fast.
That's a great ball from Sigurdsson.
Run it, run it.
That's too many men. Another foul. Why is he kicking the ball away, referee, by the way?
Book him, there you go.
No, I know it wasn't him, no, who kicked the ball away. He fouled him, but it was their holding.
Who'd you put on this now?
That's mal out, mate. Yeah, it was...
Dean scored from... It's not...
Good ball that from Sigurdsson. That's what you... See Sigurdsson's pass there? A forward pass, it took 3 players out the game.
Into his feet, turn, pass.
It's an imperfect pass. There's people there. You taking 3, 4, 5 people out the game by playing it through the lines there. And what we tend to do, that passes on, and we turn and we go sideways and we pass it, and it ends up back at the keeper.
The ball is quicker than the man, my friend.
Exactly. And Sigurdsson just proved that. He's not fast, Sigurdsson, but his train of thought's fast, where Gomez sees it and goes, I'll do that in a minute, and then the chance is gone, and it's got to be quick.
Stops, hesitates, turns.
It's why James is so good without having the pace, because he sees things that others don't. Normally,
he needs the runners though, doesn't he, James?
Yeah. But we can't go on too much about the problem, like what the issue is with Everton. We know that the answers aren't in the building, are they? 2 of them are injured. It would make us much better, Decore, and maybe...
Decore's been a massive...
Come on, Gylfi, free kick. The bar!
Not bad effort, is it?
Just the bar there.
Come on, Gylfi, lad.
What, 25 yards? Effort. Keeper was done. Top of the bar.
Couple inches
Closest
lower.
we've come to a goal from either team. At the top of the bar. Leno making it look like he had it covered.
That's the first time he took a free kick this season, like hit the wall.
That's got over the wall, yeah.
Not hit the wall.
Maybe that's the key.
In the groin.
25 yards out, let him hit it. Win it, Richie. I mean, I felt that was lazy, Alan.
Oh, that, Richie.
Go on, Richie, go on.
Go on, keep going. That's a free kick
Ref,
again.
That's party again. One more, son, and you're off. Just been booked, remember? Next time you get it in.
Was that a second yellow, though? He's gone for the ball, hasn't he?
No, if he hadn't been booked, he'd have booked him. I'm not saying he should have sent him off.
It's got to be a second yellow. It's got to be.
I'm not saying he should have, because I actually think the booking. I think he went for the ball and I think he just caught him.
Yeah.
Played the ball. But now the way bookings are now, it's ridiculous.
Got to be careful though now, man.
Well, one more touch, he's off, isn't he? He's done. He's had this foul. He's been booked. He's done another foul. One more, and the referee has got a decision to make.
He's actually done less.
Not if he leaves it. If he doesn't do anything else till the second half, you can't then send them off, I don't think. Unless it's a cynical one.
Did John Moss ref the Brighton game?
No, it was that other beef.
Basuma should have been sent off by now, shouldn't he?
Basuma, yeah. It was that other.
It was Chris Kavanagh, wasn't it?
The Kavanagh, yeah. He was dreadful. Come on, hit the targets. Come on, Luca. Oh, normal service off our set plays. It's mad how we can't. Or we just don't ever worry anyone with a free kick. I mean, that idea is right, but the execution is pathetic from Gomez there. Saka, don't foul him.
For God's sake.
No, don't. Be careful there, pulling him. Shit,
grabbing him, it's just silly, grabbing him from behind, pulling him.
Like, have your hand on him, but going like that.
He's not going anywhere either.
You're lucky there, he hasn't pulled the card out. I think that was a good little spell of pressure, that, from us.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really done much with it, but at least we've looked a little bit brighter.
We're looking better than these last 10-20 minutes. I think we're doing all right. Certainly better than
it's still not sharp enough, is it?
No.
It's not sharp enough. It's not quick enough to...
The quality's not there, though, is it?
No. Don't look it. Can we help him out? Empty it, Mason. Don't take a chance.
Don't let him cross. Oh, careful,
Charlison, bottle went then.
Can't be bloody.
You stuck that leg out.
Flying your legs in like that.
Was he saying that was a pen, Caballas? Behave yourself. Flick the ball away and you went down. You
the only thing though, as soon as
no.
As soon as you do that with your leg and commit, you stuck your
leg
out.
No. You're right.
If
he'd have gone over his leg,
it's a penalty.
Then it might have been a penalty.
Didn't touch him. Not saying it should have been a penalty.
No.
But just saying.
But you don't give them the chance.
Don't commit that leg.
No. And it was a lazy leg as well. It was a lazy leg.
Yeah. He's not a defender, is he, Charles?
No.
Fellaini used to be that clumsy in the box. That's why I never saw him in the box for us. But when he was at United, the amount of penalties to give away, he was another one that used to be dead proper clumsy in the box. But yeah, Godfrey. If in doubt, lad. I mean, this game is there for the taking. It's absolutely there for the taking for Everton. They'll feel exactly the same, and so they should. To be honest,
but it is definitely there for the taking.
I expect a lot more from Arsenal being a super elite team. Go on, Dom's making the run there.
Again, the speed of Dom, and we just don't want to look back into trouble. I mean, yeah. That was always coming. The minute he turned away,
he didn't have another option then as well, because no one's moving around for him.
Calvert-Lewin, the amount of runs he makes, other clubs, midfield, that just slide it in, he'd be in on the keeper most of the time.
Yeah.
We go to pass it and turn. The Charlison done well. He made the run. He should have just slipped them in and then followed his pass. Maybe have to turn round, slow it down, pass it. It's infuriating.
Slow it down, pass it around.
Well, it's infuriating, isn't it? Because all the momentum goes.
Yeah. Do you think they've been told not to take risks? Because they never do they? It's far too safe. You don't score from being safe, do you, and going backwards?
No, I don't think that's something the manager tells you not to do. I think that just comes.
It's inside you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's confidence as well.
It is confidence, because when you're playing well, you will take risks. Because
you keep losing the ball as well. You just want to.
Well, you think
make sure you get it back. Oh, that's shocking.
Keep it. When you're confident, you'll take chances because you believe you can do it. You'll go out and beat him. In your mind, you'll think, I can take him on.
Yeah.
When you're struggling, you don't, because you don't want to give the ball away. That's the problem.
Better be driving now with like a big bandage around his foot, won't he?
Another foul and a booking. There's a defence that's got chambers and holding it. We should be putting these under more pressure.
That's such an unfortunate hairline for Rob Holding, isn't it?
He's playing in the Premier League, mate. I don't think he cares. He can just go. He can go off to have a holiday with Schenk in the summer and get his hair done.
Schenk, have you got any hairspray on you, mate?
Not hairspray, just go and get the owl to Turkey. If that gets green lighted for a holiday in about, mind you, might be back by then. Or fly one of them over with the thing, just show a bit into your barnet. He's sorted then.
I was a centre back and I was a big lad like him. I'd go
skinhead.
Make me look.
Get round him. Yes, Ritty.
Go down, lad.
Oh, Xhaka. He's always going down, Granit Xhaka. Always going down. I mean, he's not in it, but he's just clever, throwing himself onto the floor. He knows he's not, the ref's going to give a free
kick. Should have been bitchy as soon as he got all of his shirt. As soon as someone grabs all of his shirt, would he go down?
Oh, you're gone, aren't you? Just good defending. You know if you throw yourself down there, the ref
right, he's going to blow the whistle. What have you made of the first half so far before we go and have our
I think both teams have looked. I think they've looked at times better than us, and the other times we've looked better than them. And it's 0-0's a fair result so far. We've hit the bar. Their keeper's made a good save. Ours has had nothing to do really. But
would you make any changes at half time?
No, I'd give it another 15 minutes and then.
If it's stalemate till the last few minutes or last 20 minutes, still 0-0, who would you bring on?
You've got to bring King on. You've got to go for the win. A draw's no good. I mean, a draw. Saying a draw's no good.
What about Iwobi?
No. It's never a Iwobi time, Ned. Never. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Mathew says, boring half. Adam Lilford said, this isn't on Patreon, boys.
Is it not?
Well, if it isn't,
isn't
Adam, then he's going to get his arse kicked.
I should have done it when I scheduled.
He had a simple job to do. Stuart Pocock says, so fed up with our throw-ins, they always end up back with Pickford, even if we're in the half. Yep. Totally agree. Andrew Cunningham says, we are the world's best walking football team. But you're absolutely right, Andrew, we are. We are a walking football team. Latta Bassani says, James playing too deep. Bobski says, it's a hard watch again. It is. Captain Toffee says, when did Peg grow all his hair? Headlight.
Ped's only just cut all his hair, hasn't he?
Meg versus Jake says, amazing half, lads, absolutely amazing. He's got to go to Andre Gomez. James can't finish his tee with his passes, and the Arsenal players get applauded for getting a throw-in. Jordan says, how come you're doing a watch-along? Well, we're here anyway. We're here, Jordan, because...
Friday night, innit?
Friday night.
Fans back in stadium.
And to do the final word, leaving the final word till Monday. Who's going to be bothered on Monday? Nobody is going to be bothered on Monday. And I don't want to come in and do it Saturday or Sunday. So we thought we'd come in, watch the game here, and do the final word tonight. And then it'll be out tomorrow. And then we can be off Saturday and Sunday without having to come in. And... we're watching it anyway, so we thought, why not? Why not do a watch-along as well? Just, if people want to watch it, sound. If you don't, sound. Michael Davis says, Gomez has been awful. Get him off.
Don't think it's been awful. It's just been Gomez, hasn't he?
Jordan Parr says, it's a Wobie time. Ben M says, serious improvement needed in the summer. Yep. Sol says, get Gomez off and get Davies on. Bit of energy. Yeah, you could do that. You could have a little bit of pace in there.
Having Skilfy, Gomez and James as three players that don't run for you in the squad there is not great.
Frew and Pinto says, boring half, what do you make of it, Baz? Yeah, I agree, mate. I think both teams have looked very similar. I think we've finished the better. I think they started the better. Said it before, haven't we? That there's not much in the building that can change what we want to do at the moment. There's not enough pace. There's no movement. So, yeah. Oscar says the weekend's your own then. Yeah, mate. And especially, imagine if it carries on like this. If it carries on like this, having to come in on Sunday and talk about a 0-0 that where Everton have blown it, then it wouldn't be great. But let's be confident and think we're going to nick this in the second half and get the 3 points. Ed Bailey says, my mum says we need Davies. Maybe your mum's right. Pastel says, just got in from work, lads. How's the game going? It's been boring, mate, to be honest. Everton have
not missed much.
Neither team has done an awful lot. Everton have hit the bar from Sigurdsson with a free kick, and Leno's made a good save from Richarlison. Other than that, it haven't really done that much. But yeah. They've not really done. They've knocked it around probably a little bit better than us. They've had one real shot from Saka, which was straight to Pickford, and that was it, really. Phil Gordon says, I've got your watch-along with Sky on mute. I hate the fact it's an Everton match, yet Souness is one of the pundits. I know. Why is Souness on there? Absolute clown. Really. Unbelievable. Robert McNabb says, we've touched the ball 4 times in their box. It's atrocious, isn't it? In a half of football. Yeah. That is atrocious. Mango 8 says the best chance of beating Arsenal since 1996. 100%.
Suppose.
Fruin says, Fruin Pinto says, do you think we should start incorporating youngsters into our team to give us some pace and energy until we can recruit? I don't think he'll do that while he thinks Europe is still a possibility. I think if we don't win tonight, it's very unlikely they'll get into Europe, unless obviously something happens with regards to the Super League. But off our own back, if we don't win tonight, I don't think we'll get in. So maybe then he'll have a look. It's who you bring in, though, the youngsters. You're looking and going, who can play? Nathan Broadhead's 23. He's older than Richarlison.
When he came on against Brighton, he was so out of his depth.
But he was only... I wouldn't really look at it like that, but he's 23 and he come on for 3 minutes. He's not going to improve us. Tyler Onyango, I believe, would have played before the end of the season. He's out injured. Isaac Price is one who he's been training with, who they like. So maybe he could get some time towards the end of the season. It's just that there's not that many. There's not that many that you look at and go, give him a go. Niels Nkunku, who's obviously played some minutes, might be one worth having a go for, but I don't know. Matt S says, Davies, come on, sit back and let Sigurdsson and Allen push a bit higher. Ethan says, is there an argument for bringing Mina on for Gomez and going to back three? Try and get Coleman further up the pitch. Yeah.
Would you change the whole system now, though? If you'd have played Mina, I'd have just started Mina. No,
I know. I can understand what Eden's saying. Is there an argument for that? Well, there's absolutely an argument for that, isn't there?
Yeah. Listen, I'm no expert. He could absolutely do that, yeah.
But I don't know whether he would. Don't know. We'll see, won't we? I guess. True Blue says we need 2 new motors in that midfield engine room. Slow and no movement. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, we do.
We may have Decore back soon as well. Not soon, but before the end of the season. That's what Carlo has assured us.
Yeah, I don't know. Michael Davies says, don't think Europe's happening. Yeah, no, he's probably right, Michael, to be honest, but it's still mathematically possible, isn't it? So they're going to have to... We can't say, oh no, we've got no chance of getting in when we've had... if we win tonight, we're back in it, aren't we? A point behind. We're a point behind Liverpool, are we? And a point behind Spurs or something like that. So,
come on, we're on 99 likes. Someone put it to 100, please.
Sandra Dela Cruz wants Yerry to come on. Anthony Young says, can we not put the ball in the net and make all Evertonians happy? Paul Cape from Melbourne says, this desperately needs an injection of pace. It does. It does. Brendan Rayner says these are there for the taking. We are too slow at times in that midfield. We are absolutely too slow in that midfield. Kieran Brownbill says, glad I tuned in. You guys have been the most entertaining factor for the match. Come on, Blues, get the likes up, says Kieran. Thanks, Kieran. Bo Rees says, oh, come on, we waved goodbye to Europe after Brighton or Crystal Palace. Well, we haven't, though, have we? You might have gone, I've accepted we're not getting into Europe, but the manager hasn't. He said it yesterday. So it's like saying, well, Liverpool have waved goodbye to the Champions League because they're a point behind the top 4 or 2. It's still there. If we were 15 points behind, I'd agree with you, but the manager said in his press conference yesterday, we can still make it. Of course we can, mathematically we can. Do I expect us to? Not when I see performances like that in the first half, but it's still there.
If Chelsea finished top 4 or top 5 and win the FA Cup, or Leicester, and City win the League Cup on Sunday, then we only have to finish 7th, don't we?
7th, yeah. We only have to finish 7th anyway, mate, to be honest.
We're
City,
in there, aren't we?
They'll win on Sunday, City. Where are we? Maximum Exposure Sports says, new fan from Massachusetts, USA. That's right, mate. Welcome. Andrew Cunningham said, when we signed Nkunku, they said he was a left-back who could play in midfield. At least he'd have legs in there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's mad we haven't maybe tried him a little bit higher up. I know we played there for Marseille. He was wing-back for Marseille as well. I don't know. Wayne Ellis says, where's the energy gone from the Spurs game?
It's not like there's a huge difference, is there?
I think against Spurs we moved.
We chased Spurs around.
We harried them, pressed them high up the pitch, and we moved the ball better. But I think, alternately to that, though, I actually think Arsenal moved the ball better than Spurs do.
These are a different team, aren't they?
Oscar says the lads aren't playing like they want Europa League. No.
Yeah, but they haven't told us. It's every game that has been like, oh, you got a chance to go second or top 4 today, And it's games like West Ham, they're all the games, like, and Burnley, they're all the games where we had a chance to go out of the pitch and we've threw him away, so you're right.
No, yeah, you're right. Liam Chung says, not being playing too good, need to take Gomez off, to be honest, thoughts. Yeah, Gomez hasn't had a good half day.
I'd give him another 10-15 minutes.
I think he will. I think he will be the one that makes way. I mean, someone mentioned Bernard before. Getting Bernard on, well, he's been training, hasn't he? Obviously, it's out now. He's had the kidney stone that he's had removed. So he's fit again, ready to go. So hopefully... Now, I think the thing with Bernard is, like, if you get him right, on his day, he can be a dangerous little player. But even he started to just turn back. Every one of our players runs away from their goal. And that's the problem. That's why the sum is massive. Jamie B says, Baz, I'm sticking to my word. If we sign Bailey when I'm 18, we're out for a pint. All right, Jay. Good one, man. Imagine if we get him. Be boss if we get him, Mona. Keith Van Santi says, I still believe we can make the Champions League once they deduct the 6 points for the sinister lot. That might be what it takes, but the manager is looking at the points and saying, if we win, it puts us in this position. He's not an Evertonian, so he's not gonna always look that the glass is half empty. No, he's gonna look the other way. He's been at the biggest clubs, he's seen his teams do incredible things. He's also seen his team throw 3-0 lead away as well in a game, by the way. So he's never going to go, this is, I look at our players and we've got Andre Gomez and we've got Fabian Delph. No chance we're getting in Europe, is he? He's going to look at it and go, if we win these games, we can get into Europe. So Ed Bailey says he's talking about Gylfi taking free kicks. He scored one free kick against a terrible team, which we went 3-0 down to. When Hammers is on the pitch, Gylfi should be nowhere near them. Yeah, Ozzy Dillon says Delph needs to come on. He's a game changer. I mean, fair play.
Interesting opinion.
Fair play.
Cabacolli, tell me why Everton should be relegated, please.
No, but just think, mate, he's just obviously...
Strange.
He's just, just some weird little thing going on. Howard Franklin says, I'm sad to say this about Arsenal after over 60 years as an Arsenal supporter. Awful team, awful manager, awful club. I suppose, I think what you need to do, Ned, is quickly go and bring my brew in. Because you haven't come to do the comments and you've been sat over there.
I was gonna put it on the thumbnail. Have a quick break.
What's it about to kick off, mate?
Is it?
Well, in about 90 seconds, yeah. Cole Costello says, hey, Baz and Ned, can you give my son a get well soon? He's in Arrow Park after smashing his wrist. Having an off at the moment, so we'll make him smile when he wakes up. What's his name, Cole? You haven't given us his name. Cole Costello's son, who's in Arrow Park with a sore wrist. Get well soon, mate. Get well soon. And hopefully when you wake up, Everton have won. Ocean says pretty poor first half. Yeah, it was, mate. It was. Where are we? Here. Get the tunes on, Ned, says Alsberg. AL says put Josh King on for Dom or Richarlison. Trell Ali says Holgate has been a lot more confident today. Connor Costello, get well soon, mate. You're in Arrow Park getting the operation on your wrist after breaking it. Get well soon, mate. Get well soon. All the blues. I'm sure everyone watching who's never Everton wishing you a speedy recovery for you and your wrist. John H says Rodriguez needs to stop coming deep. He just makes us have two players in the same position. Pointless. Yeah. Where are we? Wayne Ellis. Yeah. Hang on, Wayne's saying... That's gone. Sorry, Wayne. It went too quick there. Right, I'll tell you, Ned, hang on. Ewan Heard said, needs to be quicker, breaking the lines, too many touches and backward passes into the midfield. Go. Strap in, lads, says Stuart Pocock. Yeah. So listen, let's do the Gunners in this second half. Let's get a massive 3 points. And I'll pick this back up the minute the game finishes. So stay in the comments, talk amongst yourselves if you want. But let's hope Everton can get these 3 points in this second half. Corner to Arsenal. Inside the opening 34, 35 seconds. Fabian Delph's warming up. It's everything you need to know. Ped's arrived. Ped has arrived. He brought energy and goals last week as Arsenal take a corner to foul. Thank you, referee. Can we have a word?
Please. Why have you got Man City's tickets on?
Said he's got a nice loud top on.
Oh, dear me. Dear me.
What did you make of the first half?
It was organised. It was organised.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I'd
the best
say.
you
It
can.
wasn't bad. It wasn't good. But it was organised. If that
Yeah.
you know what I mean. We
Well done, play. Well done.
we created some good chances.
That's a good ball. Come on. Gomez scream for it. It's too much of that for
But
me.
we're too slow.
Yeah, we are.
We're too slow. We've got no width.
Someone-
On the right.
Someone said before in the comments, we're the world's best walking football team.
Yeah, oh, we're amazing. Oh,
That's lovely. Go on, deliver then. Great ball. Oh! Has he blocked it? Gylfi, tell me you haven't.
Oh, that was like last week.
I thought he'd scored. He blocked it. Oh, it's the best move of the match. Great ball to
He's
Charles.
offside. He's offside.
Give a corner.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because he looks offside. But saying that.
That's a brilliant block. Well, he won't take it
He won't
back.
call that offside.
No.
That's the mad thing about footy, isn't it? That's not offside because we didn't score.
He
That's
would have been off.
That's what's
but it's a
amazing
corner, and if we score,
The corner now.
go on.
No.
What's happening here?
Footy's mad. I've said this loads of times, right?
They go back and go.
No,
No, they don't. They
it's
can't.
dead once
It's a
the ball's
different play.
dead. It's like Pro Evo.
Yeah. Just got to time it out.
Gotta
you know.
time it out.
It's a different play.
Look at him holding his chin.
He's a weirdo, isn't he?
He's about how tall is he? Why you give him a run for his money, him, boss?
Who?
Him? With the centre back.
With Holgate.
Is that the centre back?
Oh, yeah. No, Caballos, isn't it? That's another
I'll
corner.
be honest, I don't know half of the Arsenal players.
Do you not?
Just so unfamiliar
Him, that
with so many of the
The
players.
little runt there was Caballos. Smith Rowe's good 32. It's come off you, but what? Look, hit him on the head, Shaka, and he's like, goal kick,
Stood on
that
the
thanks.
Charlton.
Come on, Richie. Dom, get yourself a goal, come on.
Oh, it's the old.
Yeah.
He's done the old trick. I'll find something to give.
Yeah, they probably said he was off before Coleman, you know.
Short ass.
And so they've gone right. Make sure,
Use
first chance.
Because you haven't got the volume on. You haven't got helicopter view, have you?
No,
That's
no.
all you can hear is a helicopter. That's all you can hear.
Everyone who's
is a
outside.
helicopter for people outside. It gives to be fair, it gives the first half a little bit of atmosphere.
There's something
Just
to do.
hearing a helicopter. It was mad.
It's been murder.
Also, some of Martin Tyler's commentary has been absolutely incredible. Once again, putting Gylfi Sigurdsson down as one of the premier set piece specialists, direct shooting.
One
honestly.
goal. That's a score for us.
And the other thing he said, which I thought was incredible as well, he said Andre Gomez has got an incredible record for getting back from injuries without mentioning the person who injured him. And I didn't think that was allowed in football.
Fair play.
The narrative's incredible. The narrative is incredible. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's right.
The narrative, the hard said to you today, football commentators or pundits, they just gaslight football fans.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They just set the narrative. It's not about what's real or what isn't real. It's
No,
the
it's-
narrative.
it's what
Sky
they show.
spent the first half of the week crying about the Super League and then spent the second half of the week saying you couldn't punish the six.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
I'm not surprised though, are you? He said the other day.
I'm not surprised,
No
but
coffee left.
Is there not? Cheers, Ned.
All out.
it's fair enough. You should have been smashing it with your full fat tangos.
I didn't even order a tango.
You
just
should get it
came.
free. That's
No.
the oh,
He asked for the Coke and he brought me a tango. I don't
well,
think
same
tango.
company.
Yeah. I know, but
No, same company.
come on, Everton.
Ned, you can get in the shot, if you want. Like, you don't have to move just because I've gone. Well, I mean,
They'll pick you up. This will
this
pick
is
you up.
probably what you should have done before we started, really, wasn't it? It feels like a lack of preparation. I'll be honest, I feel absolutely destroyed.
Oh. From footy.
I went to footy last night and then I went for a 5k before and it was roasting and I just feel absolutely goosed by it. So. But it's okay. We've got everything to cheer us up, to entertain us. The boys to entertain you.
That'll be yeah.
Still on your feet. No, penalty. He's give it. Yeah, he's give it.
Charlison?
Yeah, he's give it. Yeah. Brilliant. Well done, Richie. That's about 3 times that's happened in the box now.
Got away with one in the first half.
About 3 times that's happened.
These are crap as well, these into these.
He didn't touch him!
He didn't touch him!
No. He did not touch him!
This can't be given.
He did not touch him!
This can't be given.
He does not touch him!
Let's see.
He doesn't touch him!
Touched him.
He doesn't touch him!
It can't be given.
He doesn't touch him!
No.
No. That is a joke. He doesn't touch him. He does not touch him.
What's happening here? No, he can't. He won't give that. Can't give it. Not a foul. Just threw himself to the floor.
He's giving it. No.
Doesn't. You'll have to go and look at it.
He's giving it. That is never... What's he looking for offside for?
Because he's offside here. Pepe's offside.
No, I know he's offside, but it's a foul.
Yeah,
it wasn't a foul.
Pepe's offside.
But it wasn't a foul. It wasn't a foul.
Easy. This guy, honest, they've ruined football, haven't they?
But
they've literally
They're checking for offside and it wasn't a foul.
They've ruined football.
Oh my God.
Absolutely incredible. Footy's finished.
Oh my God.
It's finished. The lad's dived. Now they're looking at offsides when he's dived.
Oh my God.
He's offside and they're looking at friggin'...
That's
It's
incredible.
a foul.
That's incredible.
Go and check the foul,
That's
which
incredible.
isn't.
Offside.
He's offside.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
But it wasn't a foul.
That's incredible.
Ah, you fat waste of space, Moss. You absolute fat waste of space, lad. Look at the state of this. 140 grand a year. Look at it. I'm not being funny. I've seen mums at the school in friggin' yoga pants who've never done a bleeding day's work, like training, in better shape than this fella.
I took a dark turn, didn't it?
I hate it. I can't have him. I can't have him. I absolutely... No, if they just had kids, they've never done a day's training in their life. And he's on 140 grand a year, plus expenses.
Yeah.
And he can't even get himself into shape.
I mean, I made up, it was offside, but it wasn't a foul.
But what about the foul?
What? Those bloody women in yoga
Bleeding
pants.
women in yoga
No,
pants.
you missed the point. You missed the point.
We know about
I wanted to say something much harsher about him, but I thought, no, I won't. You know, the FA have had a bad week. Win it, Ben. Win it, Ben.
No WhatsApp man tonight on a full moon. How's your toe?
It's all right.
Oh, my word. Don't need that.
These are starting to rev it up a bit now. We've got to match them because they're playing a little bit.
Should have took our chances in the first half.
Oh, it's still there.
8 minutes into the second half, mate.
Still there.
And we just had them on the run. We just gotta go for it.
I just loved it. I mean,
Oh,
I suppose,
yeah. Go on, Richie, play him.
Keeper's not even in his goal, you big. A
You
ball!
are an idiot.
I mean, it was on ball. Clear as day, it was on ball.
Play him.
Definitely hit him on the arm. But, all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, that's... Why is, by the way, why is Partey still on the pitch?
Don't know.
Why is he still on the pitch?
God knows.
2 fouls in the first half within 2 minutes of each other. He shouldn't even be on the pitch. Get away with me. What's this though? Doesn't do anything. It doesn't touch him. How's that a foul in modern football? How is that a foul ever?
But if it's a foul, then it's a foul, but it's not a booking.
No, it's not a booking.
Every foul isn't a booking. They're just... It's on Moss. There you go. Man is an absolute clown. An absolute clown.
Incredible scenes.
Any touch Partey does now, roll around, punch the floor, Yeah.
Richie, what are
Take
you
him
doing?
off. Just take him off.
Yes!
Well done, Ben. Right, put him in the friggin' next week.
What?
Put him in the Super League with that tackle, lad.
Charlison, come on,
Chase.
lad. You've got to be better than that. Ambling round the pitch.
I'll take him off here. Done absolutely
Dominic
nothing.
Hamlin has not done much more, though, has he?
Who?
Dom's not
No,
done
he
anything,
hasn't.
has he?
But
Yeah, but he,
No, but you can't.
he hasn't
you
started to
can't-
give penalties.
You
away,
can't amble round the pitch like that. I mean, that's
all
what.
day, all day, all day. All day, Ben.
Do you know what I mean?
James was doing it at full first.
But I understand James
No,
though,
but-
because he literally ambles for a
He
living.
does it anyway, don't he?
That's part of what he does. But Richarlison's, you want him up the other end of the pitch, running at people with pace. This is on ball, by the way. Yeah, I mean that's on ball.
It's
I mean it's an
on.
unnatural position. Put his hands behind his back. That's an unnatural position for your man.
They're not gonna knock. They're not gonna give us
The
that.
old Nuno Valente. Literally having your hands behind your back is completely unnatural unless you are Jacob Rees-Mogg and you're going for a walk with your top hat and your monocle.
Fair play.
This has got to be up there, hasn't it? Surely with
You put your hands behind
the
your back.
worst game Arsenal Everton have ever played.
Yeah, the two of them just
Two-
a terrible.
just
Mind you, that 0-0 for that Ancelotti and Arteta's first
Yeah,
game,
no, to be fair,
that
to be
was
fair,
one of the worst.
Yeah, that was like
Dunk
that,
versus
that was like a hangover special, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was
Yeah,
like
it was Dunk's last game, wasn't it?
just
Yeah.
everyone was. We
every-
just played Leicester, haven't we? We were
Yeah.
on our feet.
Ancelotti finished the game. Ancelotti was in stands like this.
Everyone in the ground was waiting for the game to finish
Yeah.
so they could go out in the air for
To
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah, it was
It
terrible.
was just horrendous.
Duncan Lundberg on it,
Yeah, the Dunk Lundberg
Derby.
derby.
We now
Play.
Never happen
It's a
again.
great ball. Switch,
happen
switch,
again.
switch.
Get past him, go, Seamus. Go on, Seamus.
Shame.
What you doing?
Yeah, you've lost the ability.
That's actually.
There's no one in the box though. So it's got to be an absolutely
And now
amazing.
Coleman's
If he lays
out.
it off there,
He-
yeah,
he
and then
can
gets
get
in
it.
the box, then you've got two, haven't you?
Now
So
Coleman's
what's
out
the
of
point of
position.
Coleman going?
Coleman's just
There's
gone,
a
"Thanks,
there's a
Richard," and
soup
knackered
there's
now.
a soup up there, you know.
Super chat from Mitchell. Love Ned being involved a lot more in the channel. Gonna be 2-0 to Everton.
Who, me?
Yeah. I mean, blooming
Jesus!
hell. I mean, Mitchell, I nearly dropped me tea then. But nice one for the super chat, Mitchell.
Oh my
Cheers,
God.
mate.
Who's this? Holgate?
Holgate, yeah.
Oh, I mean, he had it covered, but obviously.
But that would have been
Just screamed
classic
like
us,
a
wouldn't
young
it? Oh, that's unreal.
child.
Well, they've gone anywhere.
Give away a corner for no reason now.
You can't let the cross come in, no, can he?
No. We'd bemoan if he had just
If he'd left it and they'd have tapped it in, they'd have gone, why didn't he go for it? Missed signed. Come on, Everton. You won't have a better chance of beating Arsenal than this at the Emirates.
Oh, I mean, just leave it.
Where are we here?
Where
It is, isn't it? Where are you?
Mini entry. Oh,
Where
well
are
blocked.
you?
lad.
come on.
Don't hammers.
Come on.
Hands
Quick.
like, no, not
Oh.
there, not there,
Out your
please.
feet.
There it is, there it
I
is.
mean, is that not a booking? I mean, what's the difference
That's
between
the
that and Alan?
that's the same as what Alan's just done.
What's the difference?
That was more. That was more.
That
than
was
what
more.
Alan did.
You've literally just killed our Lord and Saviour. what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? He's already, this is that to be his third comeback. First the cross, second the son. Come on, lad.
He came back here as well.
He
Didn't he?
did come back here.
And was brilliant.
He was brilliant.
Everyone
It
was like, it's
like
what
he was
we've missed.
re-energised. It was like,
Great.
oh, what's that?
Hammers again.
I know.
No!
Oh, what's that?
Oh, them
Oh
two,
my God, that's
please.
a Pro Evo pass, that.
Well done, Seamus. No, you're going to have to put some players on who can run, mate. I'm sorry. Tom Davis on for...
Fabian Delph. Get warmed up, son.
No, Tom Davis.
I hope he will be coming on and scores the winner, me.
I won't be scoring. Shut up, Ned.
I don't care.
Ned, what was it?
30 million.
What was in the tango, Ned? Nothing else. I won't be coming on and scoring.
Why are you wearing a t-shirt that's just been covered in coronavirus?
You may mock my pretty green.
I'm not mocking it. I'm just saying why. Oh, Jesus
It's a lovely cross, that.
Christ.
No one's been.
Our players tend to switch off, don't they?
Yeah.
Don't touch them.
Here we go.
They all tend to
Get out
just.
to him.
They all tend to just switch off.
Right, it's been an hour now, Mick.
Oh God, this has got the feeling of when Tottenham beat us last year and everyone just went, it's done now. It's got exactly the same feeling.
After lockdown.
Where the players are just like, yeah, it's done. And yet the game
It already
is like...
It already feels like that, doesn't it? It's like...
They ruined it on... The Super League things made it even worse.
Hasn't it? This is This is ultimately the problem with no crowds.
Yeah.
Is that you have to actually concentrate on the game. That's what Everton have been living with for years, is the fact that with fans in the crowd, we haven't noticed how bad games of footy are.
Because the crowds. Well, the crowd have also...
Well done.
The crowd have also been able to grind us through games, haven't they?
You, don't they?
And even when we've had rubbish teams or the game's been rubbish, the crowd have somehow managed to create a goal for us, which has changed the dynamics of the game. Where
Makes me look small. Is that next to you?
Got a t-shirt with you on, look. It's the Ned. It's the Ned special t-shirt, look.
Oh, shite.
That's him from that show.
Don't.
Not on.
Was a good one.
I forgot Sigurdsson was playing. The second half, I mean, he's done nothing.
This is horrendous.
Yeah.
Now, we've suddenly, in the last 10 minutes, we've started just not being able to get out of our half.
No, against Arsenal,
Oddly.
it was struggling.
Oddly, we just can't get out of our half.
This is normally Arsenal away when they're a really good side. We've seen this a lot of times
They're not
here.
actually doing anything to do it, though.
No, it's us. Keep giving up.
We don't have
no energy,
we
mate.
haven't got a focal point. Dom's not fit.
No.
I don't understand why he started the game, I'll be honest. He doesn't look fit at
He
all.
started the game because...
Well, great tackle, Mason.
Keep it! What are you doing?
What's he give? What's he give?
Give a free.
He does not give a foul for that.
Booked him.
Oh, oh my God.
I said before, mate.
Podgy.
I said before.
Podge
Look at the
and Rog.
state of it. Look at the state
Podge
of that.
and Rog.
He looks like a podgy bulldog.
Oh my God, the state of that. That's supposed to be an athlete of a referee.
There's a chat.
That is supposed to be a referee in the Premier League. That fat thing.
Chat.
Conor Malpass says the officiating. This officiating has got me questioning why I bother watching football anymore. Absolutely, Connor. It just goes on.
I don't know why I watch.
It goes on.
I don't know why I watch footy full stop.
No.
I don't tend to watch a lot of footy. I only watch Everton. If I'm honest.
It goes on and on and on. This kind of terrible refereeing. They haven't got a clue. VAR hasn't got a clue. Before, Arsenal got a penalty that wasn't a penalty. But they didn't even look at the fact it was a dive. They looked at whether it was offside.
Phantom
And we got it because he was offside.
Phantom kick.
That's why they need footballers on the VAR.
Of course they do.
I mean, the good news is, though, lads.
Oh, no. Look how shiny he is.
Oh my God.
That's incredible.
I hope he comes on and scores the winner. And
incredible.
just to shut me up and everyone else.
He might just be going,
Utterly incredible.
Fabian, just bend down.
Fabian,
That's
7
incredible.
down, 11 words.
Fabian, can you do us a favour? Can you relay this message to people on the pitch? Because you're a really good shouter.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, blooming 11. I'm just leaving him on his own.
Fabian runs on the pitch.
We're
Hold the scoreboard up.
we're such a team of reactionary players.
Yeah.
Players just walking off and leaving them.
It's a lot of shit that he needed here, isn't there, still?
Oh, he sat back down now. Fabian must have pulled his hamstring.
Callum Chambers.
Arsenal fans must be just thinking, we've got 4 or 5 out here and we're still going to win this game. Because
To be fair,
we don't look
you're going to have 4 or 5 out. You want 4 or 5 out against Everton, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Us with our slippers on like we've got here.
Yeah. It's great the manager telling us every week that we're still in the race for Europe, but he doesn't seem to have told the players.
No, I mean, it's mathematically correct, we are,
Yeah,
but the players...
No, that's fine, but it's
don't
like...
think the players
Like the
understand.
players don't know, though.
No.
It's like they're not aware that there's something urgently that we need to be playing for.
Yeah.
And those games after this won't really matter if we don't go... Oh, my God.
For God's sake.
Ben Godfrey, come on, lads.
It's happened all night, this.
No,
every
I know.
single
That's
one.
where it keeps on getting caught.
Every,
And then
I
we
mean,
do
look at that for a pass.
Shocking,
No
shocking
pressure
ball.
there. No pressure. And he hasn't been able to find a blue shirt.
Andre Gomez for Fabian Delph. That is the switch of champions.
Why is he not?
I mean, at least he's got Hummel Bills on. It's nice to see. Why has he not bought you one?
Davies.
Because he thinks Fabian Delph can go. Shot window job, this. Shot window job.
Oh yeah.
No, because what you got to say about Fabian Delph is he is actually technically an half-decent footballer.
And he's a Premier League footballer.
And he's won a league. He's won a Premier League. He actually isn't a bad Premier League footballer. His problem is he doesn't want to play football.
I mean, the other problem is he's got different socks on than everyone else. But that's sound.
That's a Charlison.
Just massive white tape.
That's a Charlison.
No, there's Fabian Delph.
Oh, he's doing that. Yeah, he's got the tape on, which I'm
Massive
surprised. The ref will probably book him for that because that's what footy's like now.
I mean, that's a good ball. Straight away.
There's a super in the comments. Get on the comments.
Socks on.
Connor again.
Oh, Hammers! So many times!
I turned it off now that Delph's come on. Fair play, Connor. That's the only way to do it. Vote with your feet.
Don't let him.
Go.
Caballos, good save, Pickford.
Push to the side.
This has just gone
They're
down.
just getting further and further up. Look at this. That's the problem. We said this against Crystal Palace. Hammers is getting deeper and deeper and has less options on the pitch, and he starts taking more risks, and that's what happens.
Getting shattered now.
Push him. Say to him, get up the pitch.
Yeah.
Get up the pitch and do it where it matters. And even if we have to go long and get knock-ons from Dominic Calvert-Lewin, that's what we do.
I said that before. The way we're playing was so slow, we may as well just bang it long to Dom.
Offside.
Might me?
Yeah.
We may as well knock it long and go to Richarlison, get close to Dom and say to Gylfi or Hammers, drop when it's knocked, just pick the pockets up. Because we're not passing it through them, we're too slow. We get it, we turn, we pass it back, we knock it sideways, we turn, we pass it back. We're not going anywhere. We're not creating anything.
I'd bring on. I'd bring Yerry Mina on. I'd go 3 at the back, bring Yerry Mina on, push Seamus right up.
Someone said that before.
That's what I'd do, honestly. I know that sounds like a defensive move, but it's not a defensive move. Get Mina on the pitch.
Play. I think King needs to come on as well. I think we need someone who has got something to play for, even if it's himself, who might try to get us up the pitch. Because this slow...
I think I'd rather have Jerry the King Lawler, if I'm honest.
Oh my God! He sounds like
Puppies! I'll be honest, I love Hammers, but he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, well done, Fabian Delph in the box straight away. Well done, son. Well done. His first touch was an under hip pass, and his second one is a booking. That is what we paid the money for. Well done, Fabian, lad.
To be fair,
I can't even be angry because he's so slow.
Hey, Watford, I hope you're watching this.
Oh my God.
Your ear when you come back.
What he is? He's Watford bound. I can see it. 100% Watford come up. He's going to Watford.
Yeah,
I'm going to make it happen.
I hope so.
I'm going to make it happen. I will spend a year as Harry the Hornet.
He's only got a year left.
Right, to facilitate the move.
I don't think you have the facilities for that.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. Oh my God. And now he's booked, so he can't kick anyone now again, and he'll get sent off. Brilliant. What a strategy we've come up with here. Oh my God. Sometimes you really have to just question reality. We're in the Matrix, aren't we? Let's be honest, we're in the Matrix.
We're in a social experiment.
You're talking about a game of football getting played.
Now we're kicking it against each other.
In the backdrop of an empty stadium with fans outside protesting a Super League. This has got to be a social experiment.
It's Black Mirror.
It isn't it?
Black Mirror.
One of their players is out with malaria while we're in the midst of a pandemic.
Global pandemic. Although we're not now.
What's going on? No, apparently not.
We're out of a pandemic.
It's incredible, though, isn't it? He's wearing... he's been to Sports Direct.
He has.
Bought himself a pair of white socks. Which he'll probably get...
He's injured. He's limping.
No.
He'll probably be...
I'm not messing. He's limping.
He's going to get booked for them socks.
He's limping.
And be sent off. Oh my God.
He's either limp.
This is a social experiment. This is definitely a social experiment.
I can't. Wow.
They started it, but they started the social experiment one day by saying, I wonder how long Everton fans would be prepared to sit on wooden seats. Right. They started that.
And I'm still sitting now, man. It's just
they still can't believe that it's 2021.
And we're still sat
we're sending people to Mars, and we've still got wooden seats at Goodison. So,
what did you want him to do with that, Pickford?
Did you see that article the other day? They managed to get
oxygen not oxygen thing.
They've got atmosphere off Mars.
Yeah.
And turned it into oxygen so we can live there.
Do You really want to live on Mars, though?
What I did
I don't
see,
think
I
your
watched,
complexion...
I watched Elon Musk on his launch today for a bit, like for about 5
Let's
minutes.
just keep running this Earth for now. This planet.
Well, we're going to need Mars, aren't we? Why don't we just take the bins out in Mars? If we're running out of place to put stuff, why don't we just send it all to Mars?
Can we drop this?
There's no one there who's going to moan.
Can we drop the Super League teams off there and let them have their own little Mars Super League?
There'd be no atmosphere, though, would there?
You know.
City would storm it then, wouldn't they?
Don't be having a go at City. This boring thing that City don't have atmosphere. It's shit.
Let me just have a go at Everton.
They just know what I'm saying. They just it does make me laugh that they don't. City had 30,000 in the second division when no other big club would.
To be fair,
no one would have gone.
I think it would be easier to build a stadium on Mars than it is in Qatar. I actually think we'd lose less people to Mars than we would to Qatar.
You don't have to knock anything.
Allegedly.
This is crap. This has gone horrible.
I mean, we've already got the drones up there. They can film the games. So, I mean, this is an amazing conversation. There is a Premier League game going on here, but Jesus Christ. Pickford's going up front?
I just can't understand what's happened in this. Another one is kicked out.
Oh my God. This is horrendous. I could be doing anything with my Friday night. I mean,
he's literally just gone, yeah, I'll give it here, lads.
This is...
Never mind.
What have we done this half? We've just literally just decided that when, yeah.
I mean, what a tweet.
I've seen it before.
For everything you need to know. Well, whether people understand football. I honestly can't understand what the Delph showed there. Yeah. I can't understand it. I really.
This game's been so boring. This like, what's everyone had for the tea? Let's try and liven this live up a bit. Get it in the comments.
There we go. Delph fell over. God.
This is horrendous. Honestly, this half has been absolutely abysmal.
We just have not come out for this second half at all. And we've just allowed the game to... There's 18 minutes left of the season, basically. And we've just allowed the game to pass us by. When really, the 3 points is there if we wanted it.
Out.
Still there now.
Out! What are you doing?
Oh my God, Seamus.
They can't hear. They can't hear.
What was
There's no point shouting. I learned that when I was your age.
Terrifying.
When you're at the match, you can hear you.
Pass it. Oh,
we've got to be, honestly, and we've got to be one of the worst teams to watch in the Premier League.
Terrible.
We are awful. We are so bad. Thank God for December and all those wins, because we are horrendous. I mean, why would you make that pass?
Do you know who was a good...
Dom's just going to go, I'm going to play centre midfield and I'm going to lose the ball because nobody's getting the... That must be the first time Dom's touched the ball in 15 minutes.
Can we just get Josh King on, please? Just because he's someone who wants to go...
Oh my God, this is abysmal. This is abysmal. We can't even get the ball out of our own half.
Against Arsenal.
When all we need to do is go long.
That's another foul by Partey. Get him off the pitch then. $72 million.
Isn't it incredible that the season basically...
They've gone for the win. Odegaard and Martinelli, they've gone for the win.
What are we playing for here? What are we playing for? It's 0-0 with 17 minutes to go. We've still got a chance of Europe, and we bought Fabian Delphon. What are we playing for? Why are we playing for a draw?
If we're just gonna go for the draws, you may as well give other lads a go. Yeah. You may as well give Nathan Broad a go. Exactly. Just say, come on, lads.
Yeah, he wants to touch the ball.
See if you've got anything to offer.
I'm not like, I don't care if these are better than us or whatever. But at least have a go. At least have a go. What's the point?
It is poor, isn't it?
And afterwards you'll get all the same chat. Oh, we've got to pick ourselves up and it's just not good enough or whatever. We're not doing anything to affect the game of football.
I think we know. We're just not. It's not good enough. We're just not good enough.
We're not good enough, and I think players obviously. Here we go.
They only have to step it up 4% and they've won the game. Don't Seamus. Richarlison will wait. I mean, that's a foul, ref, isn't it? Foot on the back of his head.
Honestly, I'd get mean at him. and go 3 at the back and push Seamus Coleman.
Maybe
Or even put whatever, I don't know.
let's be honest now, it doesn't matter. He's let enough time go by. He's let half an hour go by in this second half.
Coleman will be shattered now, won't he?
Oh, but he's let half an hour go by in the second half, and we haven't done anything. We brought Delph on.
Anyway.
Up the tempo, for God's sakes. How many touches do you want?
The right
Go.
ball.
Go on. Go on.
Go on, stand him up.
Go on.
That's it.
Go on. Go on.
Ooh.
Yeah! Yes!
Get in!
I can't even.
I
I can't even celebrate, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Dark Arts in the super chat, 1-0. Get in, he says. Wow.
What? Richie, don't. Don't. You can't celebrate that, lad. Oh my God. We've just...
Lisa
See, if you try, things can happen.
Lisa Sims says 800 million we've spent in 4 years. We've only spent 470 with a net spend of 160. But I get your point, Lisa. I really do. Absolutely diabolical.
That was such an awful goal.
Oh my God.
Done well there, 1v1.
Treacle in the net now.
Treacle? That's an own goal.
Well,
He can't have
It
that.
wasn't even on target, was
He
it?
can't have that.
It's an own goal.
Going out for a
But that, I'm not being funny. That's what happens. That's what happens if you put yourself up the
First
pitch.
attack. I mean, Dom, you really should have threw yourself at it. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's onside.
He's onside.
You can see from here he's onside, you clowns.
Show the other... Don't show that angle.
He's onside, you can see he's onside.
Why are they showing that angle?
Don't know. I don't know, mate.
Oh, please, no.
He's onside.
Why are they
It's
showing
not.
that
You
stupid
don't even
angle?
need to look at it. Look at it. He's freaking miles on.
Why are they showing that? You can't see where his arm there from that angle, can you?
No. He's onside. After all, still messing around with it. Of course he's onside. You absolute arse clowns.
Why did they do
Sat
that
in
to you?
Stockley Park on loads of money, and they are clueless. Absolutely clueless. This is what's wrong. People go, you know, when people moan about what's wrong with football, right? And it is. Footballers are paid too much money. It's too expensive.
Oh, yeah.
There's loads, right? But one of the biggest fundamental problems is these clowns here. This fella in black in the middle, absolute joke. He'd get knackered if his missus asked him to do the shop and walk up and down Aldi with a trolley.
In yoga
Absolute
pants.
clown.
In yoga pants.
As if he'd fit in yoga pants.
No, his missus.
I don't know. Again, hell, absolute clown. And you've got idiots in that Stockley Park because they can press switch on a bleeding
The
computer.
thing is,
just
like,
nonsense.
I know we have just
Fed
spent the
up
last
with
minute,
the whole
5 minutes,
thing.
like bemoaning the fact how bad Everton were, but that's what happens if you can get up the other end of the pitch.
You just attack.
Something can happen.
You simply go forward.
Have a go.
It's just not difficult.
It's, an
I
own
mean,
goal,
it's a
isn't it?
terrible ball in by the
Awful
Charleston.
goal,
It's
fucking
terrible. But
I love the way Richie run away. Like, yeah, I did.
Listen,
Look at that.
If there's nothing on, hit it at the
Yeah.
keeper, something will happen.
I always do that.
Dom should have gone
Yeah,
threw himself at
did
it
that last night.
as well.
Is that how you broke your toe?
It's not.
At the end of the day,
It
right,
wasn't broken.
the whole point of football
Broken.
is to score goals.
Just my toenail, just disintegrated.
I was heaving when you sent that.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible.
He's going to give a
Talking
foul,
about
Dom, isn't he?
Incredible.
He's going to give you a foul.
That ball was rolling when he took that free
No,
kick.
no.
Why
Mate.
did you have to show that on the screen?
John, well, don't look at it. Just switch off. Switch off from Sky will be crying it. No, just like blare it. You must be able to blare your periphery, mate.
That'll be going.
They will be
It's on
crying it
on
in now.
Arsenal.
Absolutely
This is what I
crying
told
it
you
in.
to bring that telly in.
Mate, it's tried, but couldn't get on.
Yeah.
Got Sky on. It just said there's no signal. I don't know what to do.
I took the card on with them.
Yeah, possibly. He does bring it in, doesn't he?
Oh,
my God.
Ben Godfrey, you can't pass.
No.
You're a
can't.
good defender, but
Great
you
defender
can't pass.
and all that, but some of his passing
Oh.
here has been terrible.
He rushes it.
When, oh mate,
That'll do.
the whole point of football is to score a goal, is to attack, and yet we've spent 2/3 of this game so far passing the ball backwards with no desire to win the game.
I thought you were about to go full Michael Owen then. You need to score a goal, and Everton have done
welcome to Dubai.
No, that's you. That's you, mate.
that.
Some of your
Welcome
shouts.
to Dubai. Look at all the yoga pants.
Oh, play.
If Everton win 1-0, they'll win the match.
Oh.
Run it, Coleman. Run it.
No, don't face it. Richarlison.
Oh my God, why
What?
don't...
Why?
Let's just kick it back to the...
We can't keep the ball for 15 minutes, lads, honestly.
Now we had to run back.
Oh, you... honest to God.
Jesus God.
Well, but that's come from Coleman. Richarlison is
Kicking it
in
as-
their box. With...
Kicking it as hard as he can.
Look at the state of us.
Great ball.
Turn.
Oh, my God.
Kicking it as hard as he can at the centre-backs.
Richarlison
Don't give it
was
to me.
in the
I don't want
box
it.
then. Play. Oh, Hammers,
Play.
look at the in the space. You can find them as well.
Good ball.
It's a nice ball. Help him then. All right, Shamey, that's all right. That's okay.
That'll do. That'll do.
You're going to have to put some legs on, aren't you, Gaffer?
That Delph sub, Hey.
I mean, that's
That sub, wasn't that a good sub?
definitely one of
Aye.
the worst subs I've ever seen.
What a
The
sub.
keeper was too... When Richarlison
Go on, Richie, go on.
was falling, the keeper was going, why has he got
What a
socks
sub.
on? Ooh.
What a sub. It was the socks.
Is he wearing
The
white
socks were the socks have affected the peripheral vision of their players. They don't know whether they're coming or going.
Should that stay or should
Imagine if we could just actually
Control the
like,
game of football.
well, just like go forward and score goals. It'd be great.
we scored more than them so
Lads,
far.
we're gonna have 10 minutes
Have you
now.
heard this?
No, we're gonna have 10 minutes now of
10.
well, you know.
I
10
watched
plus
it-
5.
I watched City the other night against Villa. Sendings off.
Yeah.
6 subs. 3 minutes to
Yeah.
ref play.
We're gonna have
This will be
15
6.
minutes of just
Hanging on. yeah. I know. Instead of just putting, because there's 13 minutes left in this game, at least.
Willian.
There's at least
Who's coming on there for us? I'm getting changed then.
Toby be looking for another. Toby Gabaman, strapped up leg. Just walk around.
Someone's getting changed.
It's got to be Josh King because you've got to just have someone who you can knock it over the top to.
I reckon
I think it might be Hammers for Davis, to be
I think
honest.
he'll bring you Obi on. I'm not saying I want.
You've wanted the Wobie on from about the second minute
You've
here.
got some
I
kind
don't-
of
I
weird.
really
You've
don't
got
really.
some kind of weird.
You were saying,
going
oh,
on.
I hope a Wobie comes on.
Yeah.
No, it's that he'll comes on
And he'll
scores
get the
and
winner.
You've got some kind of weird fascination with Alex Iwobi.
I don't like
It's this
him,
big
Obi.
jet, isn't it?
You love a
I do not
Wobie.
like
You
him.
love a Wobie's
The reason
Insta.
why I say that because the player getting warmed up had a base layer on, and Iwobi wears a base layer.
I mean, forget about
Yeah, he does, yeah.
anything else about the guy. He had a base layer on.
That's all I could
Honest
say,
to God,
base layer.
he had a base layer on. So that's all you need to know. He had a base layer on.
King
It's out. I mean, that's our ball.
dribbled it out.
There's a Wobie waiting down there.
With the bus.
And Wobie's like, Gaffer, Ned wants me on.
Iwobi's outside with all the Arsenal fans.
Probably is.
Kicking off, going.
He's probably like, that cronk is sold,
sold me.
I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay.
There you go. There's the chief. Big Venky.
Venkacham.
Fully remote.
Why? What are you
Oh, I mean, Hammers,
Oh,
that pass was
which one?
delicious.
That one.
Oh, okay.
Delph, that was superb, son. Shades of Newcastle there.
Baz, where's the box for the
Hang
telly?
on, mate. Sorry, just
You
hang on.
don't need. It's
there.
there. No, there. This one. It's on the other side of your
Oh,
laptop.
that one. Sorry, you missed. You two were looking at something. You missed Fabian Delph. He played it to him and he sliced it up behind him.
I don't need any more Fabian Delph in my life. Thank you very much.
Hang on, toilet.
I've had enough Fabian Delph. Baz is taking half the things with him. I mean, he's walked in front of the camera.
Oh.
Right. Could Everton do a thing? Could they do a thing here? Could they do a thing, or will they do an Everton thing? Bert Leno. Bert, go on. Don't. Why have you stopped? I mean, you just killed.
Stand him up and
What have you
go.
stopped for? What have you stopped for? You just killed the move. Oh, Richarlison.
Why?
Richarlison.
Centre backs hate it.
Jesus
When they play
Christ.
like and run at you.
Jesus Christ.
Run at him.
He's going to lose the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why do we do that to ourselves?
Oh, my God. We were in. All he had to do was slide it. Honest to God.
It's like he's got no confidence to beat a man one-on-one. He did it before. we are here.
Yeah, but this is our default though, isn't it? Let's be honest. We can't say we haven't won games away this home by not defending like this, home and away. You know, when we played these at home, 2-1, that last 5 minutes was pure agony. So it's not like we're not good at this. So there's no point. This is what we're good at. If we've been good at one thing this season, it's this. Richarlison just had like a little. Richarlison just had like a 2-on-1 and decided I'll put my foot on it.
Really?
Yeah, put my foot on it. Turn round.
Yeah, there's Hammers.
And ended up passing to him. He tried to be clever. He fell over, and they.
They call the sub.
Well, I mean, it's Colombia's
to be honest,
Colombia's idol for England's idol.
To be honest, there was no other sub to make there. Was there? Need any? I mean, there's one more sub to make here, and that is either Richarlison or
it'd be Dom, I'd say.
No, well, one of them.
Might be
Might
be Dom for King.
Where's our
Play it
options?
forward, for God's sake.
There was no one to it.
That's
though.
the point, though, isn't it?
To
There's
be
no
fair
one
to him, there was no one.
That's why you want a king on the pitch now.
Yeah. Just champ.
So you can do that, but there's someone there.
Get a second rather than
Well, no, you've got to have the option.
You've got to stretch them, and you've got to turn them. You've got to turn them. Yeah, he's told someone to get. He's told
I
someone.
reckon it'll be Josh.
He's told someone.
You've got to have someone who you can just knock it into the corner.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin's knackered. You can see it. He's keeping his energy level.
Yeah.
Keeping his energy. He's playing for the long ball, which we're not giving anyway. But Richarlison, to be fair to him, has run round a bit and scored one of the worldies of the season. So you've got to have that energy on the pitch where you can just the centre backs on an out ball. It's because you can't just whack the ball up the pitch. You've got to have an out ball. You got to have an Andy Johnson.
Yeah.
Who was the greatest out ball ever for Everton.
What we need here is, remember Andy Johnson at West Ham? And we were under a cosh and he broke and just in injury time made it 2-0.
He was the best. If Andy Johnson was one thing, he was the best out ball.
Well done,
tremendous, Seamus.
Brilliant.
He'd win his corners and throw-ins when our centre-backs at the ball. In there, he was boss.
Go on.
You're too young. We're educating you.
He was my hero, mate.
Was he, yeah? Not your hair hero.
No, it was my dad's hair hero.
So your dad's bald.
Yeah, he is.
Fair enough. I mean, you said it, I didn't know.
But he sports it. He loves
Sports bald hair. Like he's...
Yeah.
We don't know what your dad's hair is like.
What about your mum? She bald?
No.
Okay, just checking. So you went, no, of course she isn't. Good header.
Saint Helens.
Dennis Godfrey.
She sports the D. Schneider cut.
Oh. Everton. You're slowly
You've never
killing
played
us
so
all.
badly.
We've all got heart conditions.
Nice one, blues.
Baz had grey hair when he was 19. You had grey hair.
Oh.
Paddy had but no hair.
It's just one of them. It's just you're just thinking some game.
Here he is.
Oh.
He's the weird sub. The weird sub. Here he is. It's the weird sub with a little trim. We're not playing Josh King. We're putting the weird sub on. We're going 3 at the back. And we're pushing Seamus Coleman nowhere.
That's Alison, look, the slow run.
Oh, blowing here, lads. Oh, I'm blowing.
Play
lads.
Ed when he gets out of the street on a run.
As he kissing the Everton bats as he's walking off.
You could never run as far as I can run.
Look at him kissing the Everton bats as he's running off.
I disagree.
Hilarious, isn't he?
Well, but you don't run.
Look at Yerry
But you
Mina.
don't.
Look at him.
That's like saying I could pick up the guitar and just start playing something.
Smiling, laughing as he runs on.
I'm around the house looking for dairy milk.
Dairy milked up, aren't you, Ned?
Milked up.
Dairy milk.
You know what? You could pick up and learn a guitar, but you won't. Because
Big
know what?
dairy milk.
I would, but
You've got to have the desire to
you've got to have the desire at the moment. I'm running a multi-million-pound business with Baz here. Do you know what I mean? My car ticked over 150,000 miles yesterday, and I thought to myself, yeah, living the good life, mate.
This is the dream.
Well, there's a clunk in the back.
I know.
I can hear a clunking noise when I'm driving. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get that fixed.
I go over them speed bumps and
Yeah.
I go over them speed bumps and the creek's worse than friggin' Evertonians' arses in the last 5
Went over
seconds.
150,000 miles and I thought, there's me living the dream.
Meanwhile, Robbie's down there outside the Emirates
coffee tables.
getting his 17th new kitchen.
Ray Parley.
Well,
Hey,
we've not even got any milk.
what about Ray Parley?
We have got milk.
Saints ring.
Horrible. 4 minutes.
I've just brought some milk.
Ray Parley,
Where?
what a prick.
It's out in. It's in the fridge in a smart bottle.
Go down.
Did you just use the end of the one milk, did you?
The purple one.
Yeah, no, I've got another one in there. I'll make the next one anyway.
What a melt Ray Parley is.
Oh, is it?
And I
What's going
believe
on,
so.
Oh, but you've had more views this week. Yeah, so
Well, I have, yeah. Everyone has. We have.
No,
You've
what
got nothing to do with
TalkSport?
us.
He's an idiot.
TalkSport will have had more views.
TalkSport doesn't stop bloody
Yeah.
every day, every show,
Yeah.
all day.
Big up,
Having shows.
big up Don Robbie for keeping his cool.
Talking about things that people are talking about. Oh, you.
Coleman's holding his ankle there. What's going on here, referee? Can we VAR this?
He's being clever. He's being clever. He's being clever. He's playing the game.
4 minutes.
There's only a
Let's see,
game.
well, hang on.
Stands on him.
No, stood on him.
I know, but he's being clever. But I'm glad. It's nice to see actually it was given as a foul. It's only a game, so better put up a fight. Don, look at the Don.
We're gonna be Don Carloing tonight.
Don't read the super. I don't. No. I don't. Just don't. It's too close.
Okay. I will read the super chat in 4 minutes because even though the game's only got 2.5, this ref will at least behave yourself. That's Sky.
Well done, Richie. Well done, Richie.
That is Sky.
What a goal.
It's Sky in a nutshell, that, for me. Absolute nutshell.
Connor Malpas on the Zoom chat have been fantastic.
Okay, fair enough. That's.
Well, ain't Connor.
Do you know?
I mean, there's more. Why were you looking at it?
Because
No, don't look.
Well, don't say. Well,
don't
you're
look,
being
don't
told
look.
not to now.
I would honestly say. First half.
I'm not
I thought
saying
it was a
anything
control-
until 4
No,
minutes.
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying about the game. I'm saying first half. I thought it was a controlled performance
Dom.
where we had a lot of where we had a good 3 chances, and then just before we scored, we were absolutely terrible. That's dead easy to say.
That come off Willian then.
That's the top and bottom of it. This half we've been pretty poor.
Tighter. Bloody hell.
You're gonna be.
It is.
Why is Sky putting the clock back? 4 minutes, 15 minutes ago it was.
Shut up.
Connor hadn't started typing when they said 4 minutes.
Keep it. Oh, what a save! What a save that was!
Coleman!
What a save that was!
And else, Seamus.
What's Seamus Coleman doing?
Had a good game here as well. What on earth? Smash it. Oh, Seamus. It's a brilliant save. Tell them pickers.
They brought the keeper off. Defend Everton. Just defend Everton. Just defend Everton. Keep it! I don't know why I'm shouting.
Oh,
Well done! Well done!
Luca.
That's our ball, referee. Look at Delph having a go with him. He must have put his foot in there.
Keeper's still up. Keeper's still up.
Yeah.
He did. He did put his foot in. Don't let him put the cross in. Don't let him put the cross in. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy.
That's a foul, that, you dirty bastard. Oh, well in, pick. Sorry for my French there. What a save, pickers.
Barry, Cass.
See how late he was, though, in the back of his head?
Yeah.
But the problem is, my heart rate at the moment is 204 bars, so I don't really care how late he was. I'm just practicing breathing for the next 15 seconds. Thank you very much.
You know what's the worst thing, right? Imagine, no, hang on, imagine if this meant something. If this was like to win the league, we wouldn't cope.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Delph's kicking off for him still.
What's he doing now?
He's called Delph something.
No, but what's he doing?
Send him off, referee. He's just having a word with them, isn't he?
No, but I just want the game to finish.
No,
I'm
but
not
he's
asked
not-
for words.
Mate,
He's gone.
it's John Moss.
Words of all I've
Shut
got.
up, mate. You can't even put the right socks on.
It's only words, and words are all I have to chirp in. Stop looking at the screen, Baz.
I can't.
I can't look at you.
Don't, Ned.
Stop looking at the screen. This is why I said use their telly. But no.
It's because of him. It doesn't work, mate.
I don't care.
I mean, it does work, but they've got the card. The game finished
Just
like
focus on the game.
4 minutes
Just
ago,
focus
referee.
on the game. Don't look at anything else.
Have we ever won at Emirates?
Oh,
Shut up! Shut up!
You're never ever being invited again, Ned. You're done now.
We've still got our 5 minutes.
Do
haven't we?
you know,
You
do you know what?
just need to
gonna,
shut up.
I'm just gonna fill everyone in who's got Corona shirts on. Yes! Yes! Get in! Yes! Woohoo! Get in! Here's right bet, lad. Here's right bet.
The out. Super elite.
Yes!
Get in, boys. I mean, it was a dreadful performance.
And even beat Everton at home, and you call yourself a super elite team.
Get in there. What
I
a
don't
win.
think so.
But there's no way in earth Richarlison was man of the match. None. None.
Who would you give your man of the match to?
Jordan Pickford.
Pickford.
No saves.
He's made 2 big
That's save,
saves.
and I know the second one mightn't have mattered.
Grant W01 said, this is obviously a couple of minutes ago, Pickford's pulling us through this. And he's absolutely right. Yes, Richie, have a word with him in his ear. Martinelli.
Patrons, get your fan reaction.
Oh my.
Conor Malpass said Fabian Delph man of the match. Hazel Hun done a £3 super chat, said to help you with your cars. Hazel,
Send us some more WD-40.
you didn't have to, but you know what? I need some of that WD-40. My shock's definitely going in the left-hand side.
Thumbnails on that laptop now.
Conor Malpass says, don't even know why
No, use mine.
don't even know why we've complained. This game's been absolutely fantastic.
Oh.
YPG Fire Games simply says, Everton. Get in. Great win, boys. Woo!
Needed that.
Look at that.
Needed that.
Right back in. The hump for...
Oh, can enjoy me weekend.
Look at that. A win off the Champions League places.
Oh,
Virtually.
what would you do if that had got Arteta to the sack?
Fair play to him. Fair play to him. He won't get sacked until the summer. Oh, it's a big win. It wasn't a great game, but we won it.
To be fair, it was that up to the goal in the second half. We just started backing far too much off. But first half, I thought we were controlled. We made chances. Wasn't a brilliant game. I get that. No games are brilliant. Second half, it just annoyed me up to the goal that we just sat back because it just felt like something was going to happen. But the mad thing is, one break, one mistake, which we should have been doing anyway. And it's a goal. We've won the game, and actually from scoring the goal, we've done really well because we've done what we always do when we go a goal up away. Is got our shape brilliantly. And Delph has ended up being a good sub, but perversely he came on before the goal. So all you can say is that
the biggest thing I'd say is that we've won at the Emirates, we've won at Anfield, we've won at Tottenham, and they've got a point at United.
Wonder what Kev Campbell's got to say about it. Yeah, I mean, listen.
That's what you've got to look at.
This is the oddity of the season. You're absolutely right.
Look at Dunk laughing his head.
4 points off Spurs.
Yeah.
4 points off Liverpool. 6 points off
First
Arsenal.
time we've done the
6 points.
First time we've done a double over Arsenal since 85, 86.
6 points off Arsenal. 3 points off Chelsea.
Yeah.
We'll take 3 points off Man City last game of the season when they're preparing for the Champions League final. All right, a point off Manchester United. Not great, but there you go. So we've took points off everyone.
And 4 off Leicester.
Us. 4 off Leicester. We took points off West Ham. Okay, we got beat, but
Well, we've just got to go there.
we've got to go there.
Go there and do that.
The worst record we've got is against West Ham. That's incredible. Oh. It happens, doesn't it, though? Sometimes you take a shot and that's what happens. You don't take a shot and that's what happens. But you never score the goals you don't take.
No, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, yeah. But Pickford's made an absolutely brilliant save there. Let's have a few comments, because listen, we don't win at the Emirates very often.
We don't win anywhere very often. The last time we won 10 away games was 86-87. That tells you how good we've done away this season.
Oh, we've been brilliant. We were 4th, weren't we, before, in the most away points.
But we need pace.
But we were still...
We need pace in the team.
See, the problem is... Ned, do it behind you. Pet,
Yeah,
do it behind him.
do it behind
Do it in the one behind you, makes it easier. The way I looked at that there was... I know what you're saying, you're right. Containing and all that, it's absolutely right. But I'm just looking at what we need to do to actually become a good team.
Yeah, to become a good team.
And the answers aren't in the squad, are they? Although, well, 2 of them are, but they're injured. Or certainly one of them. But we definitely need some big
Well, we've gone to
players.
Tottenham and got 3 points, gone to Liverpool and got 3 points, and we've gone to Arsenal and got 3 points.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Massive. It's massive because even when the crowd are back in next season, no one can throw these big things at us of you haven't won here since blah de blah, you haven't won this for 25 years and 30.
It's only Chelsea now, isn't it,
yeah,
really?
Really, yeah.
Only
It's the only
Chelsea.
one. It's the only one.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got that Friday feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Mate, hang on.
Oh,
Oh no, we'll get a strike. I was going to put my fashion on. The Mufasa.
would you get a strike for that, though?
I don't know.
Do you?
You would because it's a song.
Don't risk
I'm not going to risk
Yeah,
it.
you'd get it for the
James
original.
Fearon says, I'm buzzing and I'm fuming at the same time. Jake says, lads, I love you. I'm Jake, by the way. It's right, Jake. But Grant W says, yeah, and Newcastle did the double.
Well, he did, but he was asked.
No, but no, well,
That's
that's
not
the
for tonight,
thing.
is
It's
it?
all about, we're looking at us, aren't we? Other teams can Fulham took 4 points off Liverpool, So you can look at it and go, oh yeah, well listen, that and the other time. I mean, Samuel Thorndale is right. It's first away win at Arsenal in my lifetime. Ned, first time Everton have ever won at Arsenal in your lifetime. Do you know what I mean? Ryan Lomax Glover says Pickers is right on it at the moment. It's that hair. He's got the hair with a bit of volume, and it's calm and
got
down.
volume in it.
But it was a brilliant save, mate. That was an absolutely
The
brilliant save.
haircut of a man who's going to see his parole officer.
It's a brilliant save, though, wasn't it?
Brilliant. It was brilliant because not only was it a good save, it was a big hand as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what Seamus was
No,
doing, but
no.
it was a big hand. Oh,
Wildlife says, wow, Everton can actually make the Champions League if they don't bottle it. Carlo wanted 5 wins from 7. It's now 4 from 6.
tough.
That's right. It's still going to be tough, but, Bryn Roberts, a worldie of a save at the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely right, Bryn. Barry Walls says Pickford has been a hero in a few big games this year. West Brom away. He made a big save early on and we ended up winning that game, didn't we? Liverpool, 1-0 up and Henderson volley made a brilliant save in that one. Flynn Bob Phillips says needed a bit of luck tonight and we got it. Absolutely. Big T says we should get double points for beating the super elite. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. Maybe we will. Jamie B says a win is a win, boys. Carlo, fantastico. Joel Harrison says get the likes up. Absolutely. We've just won at Arsenal. Get the likes up. If you hate the idea of the Super League, get the likes up.
And don't be turning over to Arsenal Fan TV either. None of that. Don't be doing that.
We're the winners.
If you're doing that, get the Super Chat
Do
in.
it on another account or something, or on another computer, or on your phone. But don't be turning us off. I mean, we're going off soon anyway, but...
Baz133 on the Super Chat. Nice one, Baz says better performance on the sofa than on the pitch. Cheers, Baz. Flynn Bob says poor midfield. Michael Davies says Pickford man of the match. Joel Harrison says get the likes up, Blues. Max Aarons and Leon Bailey in a striker, please, say Toffee
Have you given
Gamer.
any tweets of that game, by the way?
Absolutely. No.
I've been watching it.
Do you know what he didn't do either?
But I only put it on Patreon at half time. Put one on.
What?
Didn't put it on plate until someone said. There's Richarlison, 1v1. 34-yard volley. Oh, it's in.
Wasn't even on target.
Arteta throwing the arm. Brilliant. Alfie Williams says, get in, lads. Alan was good. What do you think of Alan?
All right.
He was okay.
All right.
He needs athletes with him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. He needs absolutely athletes. Prince Rupert says, did the double over Arsenal. David Smithers says, most important thing is the 3 points. Poor game. Here's Mason. Who's got the box there?
No, go on, you've got it. Oh, incredible.
Oh, it's Ned the muted, they're honest.
Absolutely.
Ned's having a mare.
Ned's.
He's having an
Too
absolute
much responsibility.
Jake says West Ham drew at Liverpool. West Ham drew Liverpool. Godfrey up front. Shut that up. Okay. Clean sheet. It's Friday again. Saturday, Sunday.
Oh!
Big T says double points for beating the Super Elite.
Oh.
Just listening to Mason. Do you remember when the year under Martinez, when we finished 5th, we should have finished 4th? We won down at Sunderland with the same goal. Jerry
Gerrard done a 5.
done the 1v1, crossed it went in. We won the game.
It was 2 reactions to the drive.
Oh. Incredible.
Big Gazoo sending his video in.
There's a little bit of justice in that, but
Never a pen.
with VAR, you don't really
Never a pen.
so great. So that's kind of wait for the rules, mate. What you do for back the remaining games? Yeah, definitely. I think obviously he's got. I think big games in the full season, but games where we've not gone on and playing those games we've been many times. Can't be looked.
Well said, Mason, but you all have to be on that.
Properly. A few raised voices at the end, was a bit of ill feeling? Yeah, I think so. Got me involved in it then, so not really. Good to see you, mate. Well done, mate.
That's right, mate.
Yeah, good to hear from Mason Holgate. Big smile from him and
Oh, you'll have to mute it on your thing. It's, I mean, 14 attempts by them, 8 from us, 1 on target, which ironically won't have been the goal, will it? 3 on target from them. The XG was 0-0, which is, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
JJFC on the super chat. Come on, you Blues. Thank you very much, JJ.
There's right, JJ. Mikey John says, Baz says a lot about Pickford's mentality, that he had nothing to do all game, then the last minute saving us like that. Fair play to him. Absolutely, Mikey. Stayed alert. And this is something we've seen since he come back from, when he got back in at Anfield, wasn't it? And he'd said he'd work with a psychologist and a sports psychologist doing things. And we seen him that day, you know, it was quiet for large portions, but put big saves in. And he has been much, much better since he had that break when he got injured against Newcastle. But listen, it was a big save and he got us through it. Toffee Gamer said, how good is Pickford at parrying now, not blocking straight back into the danger area, much improved. Sol Harris Woodford, Richarlison driving every Arsenal fan mad on Twitter. Bobski says, I can see why they wanted to join that closed elitist league. The worst win I think I've ever seen. They were terrible as well though, weren't they, Bobski? They were dreadful as well. Watch along from now on, we actually score. Arsenal are going berserk. Robbie is depressed. AFTV rather. JJ Brandon said Siggs was great at pointing today. James says he's right, as if we didn't win against Spurs and Palace and yet we win tonight. Maybe TV just needs to accept it's a game without fans. It's bonkers. Arsenal fan TV having a meltdown, but the views are up. Oh, they'll be loving the views. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, get the likes in then if you're watching it. Like I said, if you hate the idea of the Super League, like the video as well. Why not? Why not? We've actually won. Joel says, really enjoyed the watch along, lads, and then going to win as well. Come on, you Blues. Absolutely. Dunringle 100 says, big 6, my arse. Esteban Perez says, what a game, boys. Watching from Miami. Cheers to beating another Super League team. Is right, Esteban. Down there in Miami. Outstanding. Ozzy Dillon says, Delph is boss. Will Moore says, what the F do we care? Holgate was good today, so was Alan. Delph seriously needs to go. Pastel says, boys, I call the police because that was a robbery. I don't know whether it was a robbery because they didn't do that much either. I just thought it was a dreadful game of football.
It was a robbery holding.
I mean, you're saying that. That to me was very similar to West Ham beating us at Goodison. It's a terrible game of football and they just got a bit of luck near the end and won it. Don't know. Sandra says, James, ha, 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 heart. Lots of hearts. Ozzy Dillon said, did you see Delph's pass that went 100 metres in the air? It certainly did. It didn't go anywhere, it just went up. Like his one against Newcastle.
I'm just happy we did the double over them.
Oh, it's incredible.
Don't let Mikel have
It's
any
incredible.
points.
Jay Bizzle says, cheers for beating the Bandits, lad. Well done, the Toffees. I'm a Spurs fan. Chris Mack says, thanks, lads, for your continued efforts on this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, rather. Sol says, but Baz, we should have got Carlo DT in the mud. Stuart Pocock says, I love the tackle by Godfrey. Every Arsenal player crying about it. Yeah, proper tackle, that's right. That is right. Oysen Larkin says, let's go. Barry JB says, James was off today. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? We're going to do 2 more minutes and then we're going to do our match reactions. Where are we? Barry Walls, someone said, when's it all going to end, Robbie? When's it all going to end? They won the FA Cup last season. They're in the semi-final of the Europa League this season. When's it all going to end? Imagine having to have 20 odd years like us of having nothing. You know, bits, scraps, and yet still turning up in our thousands, still selling out, still having 18,000 on a season ticket waiting list. And you've got people at Arsenal who've won the cup last season, won FA Cups in the last 10 years, Europa League final, they're in the semi-final again, saying, when's it all going to end? Incredible times. Jaden says probably James' worst game in a Everton shirt, possibly. Big T sooner said there's no aggression in the game anymore. So where's the dive by Ceballos? Didn't touch him and throws himself down. Absolutely disgusting. You see it here now. Right, let's see. There's the Richarlison. Doesn't touch him. And then he waits and throws himself down. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Carlos Rosales says Richarlison dance was good. It was nice. Torsten says Richarlison is world class. Fruin says, what do we do this summer? This midfield is too slow, Baz. We need to get athletes, mate. It's as simple as that. We need athletes in midfield. Alan's sound, really good. Decore's sound. Gabaman, if he can ever stay fit, is the right profile. But we need to bring another one in who's the same profile as Decore, is fit, can get up and down and get in, put tackles in, get us around the pitch, because that's exactly what we need. It's Delph, an actual footballer, apparently. There we go. Kieran Brownbill, Souness actually said the pen was a disgrace. Fair play to him then, because it was an absolute disgrace. The lad, he might have flicked him. You don't go down for that. Threw himself to the floor. Embarrassing, really. And Arsenal are well better than that. They're a mad team, Arsenal. They're a mad club. I said this the other day. The club that was a few years ago, loads of people looked up to them. Don't know what's going on at the moment. It's absolutely mad. Apparently DT's moaning his head off. Keith Van Santi says Arsenal fans are so delusional, saying the refs gave them bad calls because they wanted to leave. I mean, he gave a penalty that never was. Bobski says even Sooner said it wasn't a penalty. Quite scathing too. I never thought I'd see the day. Stephen Evans says we need someone who can run with the ball and beat a man. Absolutely. Listen, we need a right back in the Max Aarons mould. I've said it before, I'd have Ridley Baku from Wolfsburg, but Max Aarons. We need a winger like Leon Bailey's my choice, but like Leon Bailey, pacey, can score goals, can beat a man 1v1. We need a big, energetic, athletic midfielder to go in with Decore, Allen, Gabaman. And we're going to probably need another centre forward because I don't think they'll keep King. And he didn't even get on again tonight. So we're going to need another one because we'll only have again Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They're the 4 main areas. And listen, after what we've seen this week in terms of the Super League and the Big Six doing whatever they want, Farhad Moshiri and Alisher Usmanov should just go bang, 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 bang with the money this summer. Forget FFP, forget the Premier League rules. If you can sign a 170-page contract to leave the league and commit treason on the league, which is essentially what it's been called, then who cares about these rules about money? Go and spend it. Get 4 or 5 big players in and watch us fly next season. Why not? Keith says he'd sell Richarlison for Grealish. F8 says who'd win in a fight, DT or Big Dunk?
Is that a serious question?
That can't be a question. That cannot be a question. Seriously. Barry Walls is right as well. It's our first win since the Corey got injured. So, absolutely right. Stephen Evans says Abraham from Chelsea. Yeah, Tammy Abraham would be a great signing, but I don't know whether Everton, because of Dom, I don't think Everton would go and get that, but who knows. Balu Lul says, would you take Moise Keane? No. Yeah, that's we've just used up all our luck till the end of the season. Nah, David, I think if we play for another 7 years and we're lucky every game, we might start getting close to the luck that we are due for the last 20 years, mate. Tottenham took all the luck last week and got a point. Palace took more luck than you'll ever see in your life and got a point, so nah. Stephen Romero says Santiago Arias from Leverkusen. He's got great chemistry. I know, mate, but he shattered his ankle in October and he's had a terrible injury. So we need younger, fit, healthy players. Daniel Downey says it wasn't a penalty by any means. And by the way, I'm an Arsenal fan. Arsenal have been dreadful this year for some. This year, some Arsenal fans look for excuses. We ain't half the team we were. Good luck next season. Good luck to you as well, Daniel. I was saying before, the club, I don't know whether this is cronkier or whatever, but the club has changed massively, Arsenal, in the last few years, and it needs a period of stability to get it back. But there's still got good players in that squad. Just need to add some better players, definitely. Diego Crespo says tonight Pickford's hairstyle gave us the good luck. Definitely. Lila says football's a funny old game. Definitely. Matty says we need Bailey. Mikey John says didn't they say he was changing FFP? Well, they are changing FFP, but I'm talking about the Premier League regulations, which Everton will be judged against. They're worse than FFP, really. So, but Everton should just need to go, nah, you're all right. We'll do what we want, thanks. Lila thinks Arsenal will win the Europa League. Maybe. You could be right, Lila. And Sean Kelly says, just shows what Carlo really thinks of the team with the Delft sub. Just like Gabaman playing an injured player out of questionable quality. As opposed to a player with little or no quality. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Someone wants Basuma. I think that'd be far too much, to be honest. Kev says, Baz, any news if the Corey will be fit? He's got another scan next week to see how it's healed. If he gets the go-ahead, he can start training again. Maybe he'll be back for the last 2 games, maybe. But I'd personally, I don't want to risk him. I'd rather than wait. But we'll have to see how it plays out. If we need him, then maybe. Arsenal fans are screaming for Arteta's head. Stephen Bruce said, big game, West Ham Chelsea tomorrow. Definitely. Yeah. Alfie says, this Everton team are brilliant away from home. Well, it's a 10th away win of the season, which is incredible for us. Absolutely incredible. And Adam also says, nice to see Pickford on his game. Often his focus and attitude can be called into question, but this lad looks very tuned in at the minute and looks more vocal. When Pickford's like that, no one's worried about him, Addy. No one goes, we definitely need a goalie. It's, can we keep him like this? If we can and he's matured a bit, fantastic. We don't have to, it's a position we don't have to worry about right now. PG says, what a win. That was there, challenging for the top 4 again, and I thought that was long gone weeks ago. It's like I said before when people were having a go at me when I said, Europe's still on. We've won, and Europe's still on. So, while it's mathematical, while we can do it, will we do it? I don't know. But you know, we can do it. Right, I'm going to go now to do our after-match stuff. But there you go. Thanks to everyone who's give the video a like. Thanks to everyone with the super chats. We've had some excellent super chats. Thanks to everyone for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're close to 50,000. We really appreciate it. Other than that, have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget all the reactions. He's back. All the reactions will be up
I'm going to start
in a bit.
mine in like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, Ped's going live in
about 2 minutes.
2 or 3
Patreon,
minutes. So
send your fan reactions in. Also, the numbers on Patreon.
I'm
Yep.
doing mine in 2 minutes, so stick around. Don't be going to Arsenal Fan TV, or if you do, just do it on your phone. Stay here, give us the views, because we won. Who's
and we need them.
Who's asked about them crying? It's about us, we won. Nice one. See you later.